Wow. Hello. Welcome, everyone. We are back for another episode of Mischief Mayhem Movie. And boy, is there a lot of mischief tonight. Holy shit with this movie. Yeah, we're back to talk about a movie franchise. Well, here's the thing. We had such a good time in November talking about the original Twilight movie. We figured, what the hell? Let's make the whole month of February Twilight month. I'm starting to regret that decision, but it is going to be fun to break down and talk with all these beautiful people on the panel. We have some more guests coming, of course. Abomination AJ should be here soon, and so Vex as well. So in the meantime,
it's Black History Month, and the two brown people are late. It's like on theme or something.
Shocking. You wonder where stereotypes are, why they're true. You really
wow.
Okay, let's go around the horn. Mrs. Sassy Sasquatch, this is our first time watching these movies. Why? It's painful. So I gotta tell you something. You know how I felt about the Sonic movie, Sonic 2, last couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, you were really annoying during that whole movie.
Sassy wasn't very happy watching this movie at all, actually. She was kind of like, why the fuck was this movie made? Her faces.
No, I didn't say that. I said, why the fuck do you bully me into watching this shit and then throw me on your panel as a guest?
Because you have to suffer with me. That's what married couples do. We suffer.
Married. Okay.
Yeah, so that's
later on Dr. Phil, guys.
Yeah. Talking about why Sassy got divorced because I made her watch Twilight. Anyway.
Exactly.
Yes, that was our first time watching it, unfortunately, so I don't have to ask you if you've seen it already. Nadia, though, welcome back,
yes.
Of course. Always welcome.
Thank
we
you.
love having you. Was this, I assumed you've watched this when it first came out, or was it years after?
Like last year, I watched all of them. No, two or 3 years ago. I was at my other place. Yeah. So about 2 years ago, I watched all of them. And my husband refused to watch any of them except for the very last one. Like he has no concept of what's going on, but he was willing to watch the last one with me. I look at these as comedies more so than how they're supposed to be taken, I guess.
Right.
Teen romance. I think they could be a lot better. Like there's potential there. That could be a lot better. I've never read the books, but I do want the Lego set that came out.
Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
I could see that. Price of Reason. The man with the most lovely voice in all of YouTube.
Oh, thank you. I don't know if that's true, but thank you.
I'm telling you like it is. Welcome back. I know backstage you were saying that you had a girlfriend force you to watch this movie.
Yes. That is true. I never would have watched they seem like stupid movies to me, even when they came out. And then for some reason, I don't think I saw this in the theater, but I think that by the time they were like on HBO or whatever it is, I was forced to watch the first one, this one, and the third one. And then something miraculous happened. We broke up. So
I wonder why.
You didn't have to force yourself to watch.
No, so I never saw the last two chapters. I'm just like, that's it. Like, I don't have to watch them anymore.
Oh God, that is hilarious. Well, welcome back to the show. I'm glad we can all join in the misery together, Price. I'm glad you can enjoy it with us.
But I did rewatch it. I only saw it once all those years ago, and then I rewatched it now. And as bad as I thought that the acting and writing and things were, I was really surprised. There's this movie made a lot of money, and a lot of ladies like it. But man, it does have some issues.
Yeah, more than a few. Gord King. Who ironically thinks this is the best comedy series ever written. Unironically, unintentionally, but so did you see? I'm going to assume you I think like the last few movies you watched this not in the movies but afterwards, right?
Yeah, I saw this for the first time several years ago. Watched all 5 movies in a row with riff tracks, which that is a really funny experience. But now as I'm going through them without riff tracks, they're almost as funny without them. These are horrible films, but it might be my favorite bad series ever, just because it's every choice they make is so wildly wrong.
yeah
and yet they glorify it as though it's right. At every turn, this movie cracks me up. This one isn't as funny as the first one, but it's still pretty hilarious.
It's got a lot of comedy though, unintentional. White Bear. Your images, dude. What about you, buddy? Was this a first for you, or was this a girlfriend you took back into the pickup truck in the hay farm?
Yeah, kind of similar experience with Price, but it wasn't Price, so don't worry. But it was
that's not fun.
It was one of those things where it's like, yeah, somebody gonna get finger banged, while watching this. But you know what? Really, in the end,
not me though. Damn.
Wow. Wow.
Well, in the end, literally, we all got finger banged by this movie.
We did. We all got finger.
We're here reviewing it today.
We got blasted. Yep.
Yeah.
Can I make a complaint real quick?
Why are you so loud?
Are you gonna lodge a complaint?
Why did you? Yeah, I'm gonna lodge a complaint up your ass. Why did you say that I might sing for you? Because I've had half a bottle of wine.
I said if we get a super chat, you or Whitey might.
You didn't clear it with me.
Phil.
If we get five, one of you.
Okay. All right. Sounds good.
Speaking of that, Waylon Bocephus with $1.99. Thank you, my man. I tongue Edward Starfish like a champ. Bella. Wow. Sorry. Whoops. I actually am glad that we have that because we have new clips for MMM. And let's start off with this one. Does anybody ever wonder what it would be like to watch Chucky in Spanish? Well, here you go.
Que hables, maldito, de lo contrario te arrojaré al fuego.
¡Hola, verga, me vale verga, perro! ¡Y cállate a la verga, hija de su puta madre!
That's about right.
I think he said punta at the end there.
Yeah.
Well, if we get another super chat, you're gonna hear some 999.
Child's Play in Spanish, by the way, is Juego de Niños.
Ooh, thank you for that, buddy. Pumpkin speaks Spanish.
Pumpkin knows how to use Google really fast.
Okay, smart boy. Anyway, hold on. All right, so anyway, yeah, let's get through this because I don't know if I can fucking make it through this whole movie. Twilight, and of course, we always have to get this wonderful dialogue at the beginning of these movies. They're so deep from Bella, These violent delights have violent ends. Beautiful stuff. Like, does this make you tear up a little bit, Sassy, when you see stuff like this?
Yeah, it makes me long for the romance you never gave me.
Yeah,
makes me long for the
that
mines.
kind of stream. I am not drinking.
Oh, Nadia.
Yes, my love.
Nadia, you beautiful person. You're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you, Nadia. That was very nice.
Play the retard clip.
Which one's the retard clip?
The one of you looking in the mirror.
Oh my god.
Oh, you know what? I don't think I uploaded that one because I'm.
Oh shit. Okay, sorry.
Sorry. Oh, Vex.
Hi guys.
Oh, you know what?
Why is she a roast beef sandwich?
Well, if you watch the movie, you'll.
Oh, hey,
violent
Vex, I just
end.
DM'd you.
Roast beef is the violent end to a violent delight.
Before
wait a minute. Where the fuck is my clip?
Thank you.
Hold on. So yeah, here we're gonna do this one. Here you go. Sorry. Thank you.
I dig it. I don't know what movie that's from, but I dig it.
What? Face Off, woman. God, I put it on the list.
Oh, I have seen Face Off, but I was very young. I don't remember it.
Well,
I have seen it.
Fair enough. I've seen it and I don't remember that part.
Put it
so
back on the list because that movie is fantastic. That's gonna be a big stream. Like when we get to the higher streams, like a 50 or 100.
You have another member there, sir.
Another one? Wait.
Jamma Lamma Ding Dong.
Jamma. Well, thank you, Jamma Lamma Ding Dong. I appreciate. You know what? Here, you know what? I got something for you. Here you go. Wrong one.
Oh my god. Best intro to a character ever.
Bro.
Ever.
It's so good.
Cannoli, you need to read this real quick and then we'll move on.
All right. Roses are red, violets are blue. Cannoli has AIDS and he'll give them to you. Yes. That is true. Okay. I have my last one for you.
Go ahead.
Here you go. Sorry.
The echo was on.
It's because Dad's stream there. He's retarded.
Oh god,
Wow.
I blame Sassy. All right. Anyway,
I was just gonna say I'm gonna start to eat a peach, and by the time the show's over, it will be
I'll
done.
eat a peach for hours. Vex, welcome to the show, of course. Twilight. I know you just rewatched it, but did you watch this like when it came out, or was this like an after thing?
No, per my story of my experience being at the midnight screening for the first Twilight, I was repulsed by seeing any of the further Twilight films in theaters. So this came like when it came out on DVD or whatever. Then I watched it. Yeah.
Okay.
Did you read the books? I'm curious.
Yes, I read all the books.
Oh.
Oh god,
Why would you do
I was a
that?
hardcore. I was a Twilight fangirl until the first movie came out, and I saw what the fan base looked like. And seeing a bunch of fat white girls made me not want to be a Twilight fan anymore.
Wait, but did Edward live up to your expectations in that movie?
No, none of the movie met my If anything, it made me realize how fucking dumb the books were because they're almost one for one the books.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm pretty sure the source material is shit. That's why they had nothing to go on with the movies. Like,
But there's so much potential there to like really do like a really cool vampire werewolf story, make it scary, sexy instead of cringy and retarded.
I mean, this is
writing
for
it for teenagers.
preteens. Yeah, to be fair. If you
it's-
want the adult version, then the True Blood books exist.
Yeah, they're all right.
It's
Yeah, they're
because
not
of
that
this.
great. Yeah.
It's because of this movie that I've never taken Kristen Stewart seriously as an actress. Even Robert Pattinson, it's hard for me, but I think he's a little better than what you see in the movies. Kristen Stewart isn't a very good actress.
No, you know what? I'm gonna hard disagree with that because I think she has really come into her own, just like Edward Pattinson or whatever. Has.
Well, in this movie, he tells her not to come. So
Do not come.
That's a
yeah.
shame.
Why did you clip that, man? Like
I
Trump
know,
has been quoting
I
Edward
know.
Cullen all these years.
I know. But yeah, so okay, so we get this retarded opening with her doing poetry, and then yeah, so it starts with she's running through this like festival with all these people dressed in red. You're like, what the fuck is this? And she gets it. So little did I know, because I'd never seen this before, that she sees this old lady in the distance, and I didn't know that. Well, obviously, putting two and two together until after, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah, I thought it was his grandmother. I thought it was her.
Yeah, that's
what
what
it
I
was.
thought.
Well, that's the thing. It's doing the retarded movie trope where it shows an older person. They say, "Oh, that's my relative," and then they play the older version also, as if grandparents and grandchildren look exactly the same when they get older. It's so stupid.
It is retarded. Yeah, Gran, I'd like you to. And then they're doing the same mannerisms, and then she realizes that it's he's glistening. See. Look, he's glowing for you ladies. Isn't that
He's
beautiful?
been to a Diddy party.
Dude, I bet he regrets this. Does anybody know? Does he regret doing this?
He does.
No.
I think he very
100%.
much does.
He said in some interviews that he's like he has his favorites and he has a lot of fond memories from these films. So I don't think he completely regrets it.
On the other hand, had he not been in these movies, he wouldn't have, become a household name or whatever you want to call him.
He was in the Harry Potter movies. That's how everyone knew him.
I mean, he was only in one of them, though.
He was
Oh,
only in one
trust
of
me,
them.
the girls knew. The girls knew.
Listen, he used to play a big part in one of them, all right? He was just a side character.
Well, here's the thing. To be fair, his character in Goblet of Fire, that is a pretty momentous moment that does echo through a couple of films. So, I mean, it's like it put him on the map, but this is
maybe, but you need a franchise like this. You got 5 movies. You made a lot of money. This is already probably from this alone. Him and Kristen Stewart could probably have like a nice nest egg. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
These movies are enough to take care of you. And then after that, you can have a career and you can start thinking, oh, I want to make more artsy movies. I want to make this and that.
Mm-hmm.
The only downside is that after being in those shitty movies, nobody takes you seriously.
That's a great justification to start getting into porn and being a stripper. So
yes.
By the way, Cedric's death carries on into Cursed Child as well. It's actually a big proponent of that. So,
well, we shouldn't talk about Cursed Child because that play is awful.
I saw it and take that back.
Never.
Fucking Harry Potter.
I do think her acting is awful in this movie, and I'm.
it's terrible.
Everybody's for the most part is terrible. It's writing is shit.
I met her once. I actually met her once.
Oh.
And I annoyed her, which I'm.
She's good in underwater.
Did she get her weird diarrhea face at you?
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Did they get married? Didn't they get married, or they were dating at the time? Her and
They were dating.
Pattinson.
They were dating.
And then
They
she
were
cheated on
dating,
him?
but then she was with the director from that other movie, from the Snow White and the
Snow White and the
Hunter or whatever it is.
Right.
And then that
What a hoe.
he kind of sort of went back seemingly with her, and when they released that final movie, and then they broke up. Maybe they did it just she's not very smart. Forget about the fact making a mistake, whatever. That's like a really dumb mistake with everything that you had in the balance there with these stupid movies.
So I like how she's reading Romeo and Juliet because that comes into play later when she goes to school. But yeah, this is her birthday, and the stash dad, who's the real.
I like how
champion.
she's genuinely paranoid for the first part of the movie about getting old.
Getting older. Why'd you get so old so fast?
But in a weird way though, it's a good tone setter because this entire movie is manufactured drama.
Oh, dude. I like how he's like, you have a gray hair. And she's like, no, I don't.
What?
Real quick. Gadfly Fiction has a good comment in the chat.
Excuse me. Oh, the problem with getting a big role when you are not already established is that it has the potential to typecast you forever. Well, that is true.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if now I was an aspiring actor, even if I was in one of those Harry Potter movies, if I'm offered this type of franchise, it seems like it's going to be something that's going to make a lot of money. Really hard to say no to something like that.
Yeah, especially when you're just like their age and you're starting out.
I don't think they would have had the same careers, neither of them. I think I think that they needed this franchise. Kristen Stewart, I feel until this day, I don't think she's a very good actress. I don't even think he's such a great actor, but I think he's a little better than her. She, until today, does not convince me that she's a good actress.
I think in the end, this was the best thing for them.
Yeah,
and what it is.
And then it's like the first thing I noticed, like after watching the first movie, is that, well, first of all her friends are fucking retarded, but they're like, oh, the big reports today, and she's like, oh yeah, like there's no emotion, there's no. But by the way, talking about her facial expressions, she still has them in this movie, but it doesn't seem like they told her to tone them down a little bit. Like she's trying, almost like she's trying really hard not to do those stupid things as much. She
has facial expressions, but they come off more like glitches than actual emotions.
Yeah, and then
I have a question for Vex, who's read the books. Is she this retarded in the books?
That is a good question.
Yes, she is this retarded in the books as well. Like all of the actions, like almost one for one. I think the only thing that they don't include in this movie is that she got like a job at Mike's father's hardware store.
Oh, nice.
To, like pass the time. So, but instead, like she doesn't get the job, and they choose not to develop that side relationship with Mike. But she is like, I would argue that the writing makes her come off a little bit more charming, but the actions one for one are the same.
The same. Okay. There's Edward. You're a seller.
I hope that's the actual. I hope that's the actual name of the establishment, Mike's father's hardware store.
for this,
my dad owns a hardware store.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I think it was something stupid like Forks Hardware or something like that.
Of course,
it's a small town. So
of course, someone wants you. Yeah, this is. Oh god, this fucking.
By the way, did you all notice that? Okay, so in this movie, suddenly some of their powers in the beginning work on her when that's supposed to. It's
not
pretty well established in the first movie, and for a good part of this movie that none of that's supposed to work on her whatsoever, and yet there's 2 occasions early on where they do, and I'm like, what the heck?
No, look, I'm filling out, Bella. This fucking guy.
Yeah,
you're so beautiful. You're just sort of beautiful.
Whatever happened to that actor, like Lautner or whatever his name is?
He made one movie after Twilight that was like an action thriller, and it fucking did so bad.
And you know what he did? He married a chick with the same name, so it's Taylor and Taylor Lautner. It's retarded.
And on top of that, he dated Taylor Swift for a while, and then he got
What
the
fuck, man?
Yeah, because there was
like a video or a movie with them or something.
It was a movie, yeah. It was one of those ensemble like romance films or whatever. I think it was like
where he has like 3
Valentine's
scenes.
Day. Yeah, and they were like a high school couple together, and they started dating for a few months after that, and there was that whole Taylor squared phenomenon.
Yep, I remember
for
that
a while. Yeah.
I like how he gives her a dream catcher that doesn't work.
So wait, he's been with Taylor Swift. He's with a Taylor now. So now is it Taylor cubed?
Yes.
Go back.
Do you think nobody ever offered him a role? Okay, so maybe he couldn't lead an action movie, but you could have thrown him into some crappy soap opera or something.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, he's had other roles since then. It's just
He was Shark Boy, I think.
Yes, he was.
Oh yeah, he was
Shark
Shark
Boy.
Boy. That
Was he really?
Yes,
Oh,
he was
wow.
Shark Boy.
Oh,
Lava
there's
Girl.
what's her name? What's her name? The one who could see the future again, Gord. Oh god, what the fuck's her
Alice.
name?
The actress
Alice.
or
no, Alice. Alice.
Okay.
God damn, this is so fucking stupid. Hey, don't come to my house
She's-
tonight because you're gonna die almost. But cool.
I mean,
No.
I said this backstage. She actually is the most consistent performer in the
Yeah.
movie. She actually is trying. I will give her that. It's just her powers are a major problem with this movie storytelling.
Her
'cause it's
powers
just-
are
yeah,
like
he was
that-
right here.
There he is.
She says here, Jasper, no fair with the mood control thing. It's like, I thought that wasn't supposed to work on you. Nothing's supposed to work on you.
Nothing's
That's
supposed to work.
That's your
Yeah.
gift.
Her powers are kind of like that lady from Team America World Police.
World Police.
The clairvoyant. That's kind of like this one.
I love how all
Yeah.
the women are getting soaked by the fucking Romeo and Juliet. The guys are like, "This is so gay," and the women are
Hold
except for this
Hold up.
faggot. What?
How is it that Alice? Whoa, we can't be dropping f-bombs. YouTube ain't like that. But also, how is it that Alice was able to see that Bella liked the dress, but wasn't able to see Bella getting her arm slashed open?
That's a good
Yep.
point. That's, yeah. No, that's a a good point.
Because she can see things as they happen,
Because
right?
of the
Like,
science, Bex. Okay.
No, it's the excuse they made in the first movie is that her powers are subjective. But here's the thing, basically, and I think the idea behind that is whatever the person's will is bent towards at the time is
Yeah.
how she perceives the future. But I'm like, that creates so many problems. Just, I mean, even if you just try to ponder that kind of mentality, your brain would be fried.
I know,
But also, it goes all over the place, and it's still wildly inconsistent.
if
Yeah.
she keeps on telling her what's going to happen, then all the different possibilities, and she doesn't know what she's going to see. Maybe she thinks, "Oh, you better bring an extra Tampax tonight, or you might get your arm cut off."
this opens up two more questions because, like, later on in the film, she sees Bella jumping off a cliff and dying, but she doesn't. But then she doesn't, like, in the time that it takes her to get from Forks to, or from wherever to Forks, she doesn't have a new vision that changes the course because Bella's alive. And secondly, how is it these guys aren't foaming at the mouth whenever someone is on their monthlies?
Exactly.
Like, if a little
which,
paper
by the way,
cut
should be
does it-
happening.
Listen,
happening
Bex,
every
I don't want to
single
know about
day.
your fanfics, okay? All right. that
I'm
you're
just
writing.
saying. I'm just
She's
saying.
correct.
Listen,
This is going
Yeah.
on every day, by the way. This should be going on every single day at that school.
Yeah.
But I thought Bella had like a different scent to herself. That's why she's
Is it-
appealing
No,
to him.
not just Bella. Any human.
Oh, Jasper. Yeah.
Any
Yeah.
human.
Good point.
Jasper's new. He shouldn't be at that school.
But
He's
did
a massive liability.
Did he tell her about the Voltaire? What the fuck are they called? The Voltaire?
Voltaire, yeah.
Voltaire. Is this where he talks about like how he couldn't control himself with her when he bit her? He tried to, and then he gets caught and recite. Well, he's been to school for like 100 years, so he knows this by heart and recites it back. And it's so.
He probably
gay.
played like the original Romeo back when it was just guys who did the theater.
Yeah.
Is he just
See, this-
prowling the whole time? Every time he's just entering high schools? I mean, looking
Prowling. What do you mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Oh, you mean like with? Yeah. I think you're
looking
Looking
for
for a
fresh
chick?
meat.
Yeah.
Mhm.
right. Mm-hmm. Here we
Might
go.
be. Age is just a number, as Jacob says, right? The interesting thing though is that so there's that that age thingy at the beginning. Sorry,
Age
at the beginning.
Wow. AIDS.
At the beginning of the film, right, where she's like, "Oh, I shouldn't be dating such an old man," and then Bella, being the victim of an older man, of a predator, goes and becomes a predator on Jacob, who's much younger than her.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Full circle.
By the way, these guys, just everything about them cracks me up.
Oh, the
Particularly
Voltaire.
this guy here, not what's his face on the far right there, who's Edward's pseudo dad, the one right next to
This guy
the
here?
leader.
This
No,
guy
the
here?
one on the right.
Oh, sorry.
This guy just he just looks perpetually bored the entire time.
Yeah. Well, even when he talks at the end, he's like, yeah. Oh, that's
And you'll see him
just
later.
he literally like has a meta mode where he says, "Let's just be done with it."
You'll see him later, and he doesn't know what to do with his hands. At the end of the meeting, he literally just raises his hands in midair and they just sit there. I'm like, poor Ricky Bobby vampire here.
The Volturi just basically wants to protect their kind and not go out in public with them. But they love the arts and it's just the stupidest thing ever. Like, why? It's like the vampire mafia. Basically, is what this is. And
I will give Sheen credit here because he knows what he knows the kind of movies, and he's hamming it up big time.
Oh, 100%. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, and they can kill so only they can kill their own kind if they want to. Like the vampires can choose if they want to die, and then they decide whether they want them to die or not, right? Based on the skill they have. Like, is that what the whole thing? Yeah. God, it's a
I would totally want to be in a movie like this. By the way.
Oh, Price! I would love to see you in a movie like this.
You know why though? You know why it's good to be in a movie like this?
Why?
You could go for years to stupid conventions.
Oh yeah.
Collect sacks of money. Just people will take pictures with you.
Comic-Cons and stuff. Yeah.
I mean, you should try not to gain like a few tons in the meantime. Try to still look like yourself, sort of. If you could kind of pull that off, could be worth a ton of money.
Yeah, you could tell people, "I love you, but I'll always choose him." That's that great, wonderful dialogue that comes.
Have your little Twilight groupies.
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm gonna go meet my favorite vampire voice actor.
Oh yeah. I was just reading online that Taylor Lautner apparently has a net worth of $40 million. Imagine you get these crappy movies. You have 40. That guy doesn't have to do anything anymore. He can just walk around and
he's done.
Smile.
Well, it's the same as like Hallmark actors. Like there's certain actors who are repetitive in Hallmark movies who make really good money. They're crappy movies, but because they're so well known,
and there's so many of them.
Yeah. I want to do a Hallmark movie. I feel like I'd be perfect for it.
Oh, you could play the radio DJ with your voice and just like
you fall in love with the home girl.
The hometown radio, the girl who's a lawyer. I'm burnt out. I don't want to be. Well, you know what I do. I'm on the radio.
I want to be the sensitive boyfriend.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. You could do a dating show on the radio. There you go.
I was actually genuinely annoyed that whatever this chick's name is, she was hugging a second ago, that they messed with her hair, because I was like, one of the best things about Twilight is I think she's quite lovely in that movie. I was like, gosh, she's really gorgeous, and then just comes in with this really boring style, and I'm like, oh, they kind of didn't uglify her or anything, but I was just like, oh, she doesn't look quite as good.
I like how they're throwing her a birthday. This idiot is like, dating an older woman. He's like, bro, I'm 109. Bro.
Every time he talks, I'm like, who decided to give Emmett a line?
God.
Don't talk.
And they're giving her all the gifts, and this one's like, oh, it's a necklace. And then they're telling her what the gifts are. It's so stupid. So the guy who has a turd in his pants the whole time, what's his name again?
Harpo.
No. Harpo
Marx.
Yeah.
No, it's a Jasper.
Jasper gives her. So she has a paper cut, but like, what did Vex say? She if you look closely, she
cut herself on a ribbon, bro.
Yeah, on a ribbon. And look at him. He gets all like,
that's a wig, by the way. That's a wig.
Oh yeah.
He gets a boner from that, and he tries to attack. But this is the funniest part. I wonder if I can
went all the way to the top.
Hold on. I want to show this so bad because Cullen, he actually chucks her. Instead of just moving her away, he literally throws her. What is going on?
I wish there was a window there. Oh my god, great!
This movie, yeah.
This is why they end up writing this ends with us or whatever. No, I was just pushing you out of the way.
Yeah.
You know what? This is in a way. Then Twilight, the New Moon, is pretty based because it shows women that they are really just objects and they shouldn't aspire to have more.
No, it's based because she's such a bitch. She's such a slippery bitch. Bella is such a slippery bitch. That's exactly that's why we have a generation of women that act like her. You know what I mean? Yeah. I feel like the series of books and the movies had a negative impact on women in society.
It's true.
My headcanon is that Edward left in hopes that the vampire chick would just kill her, but it wouldn't look too obvious.
I read Stephen King books growing up, so I'm a different breed.
I mean, Stephen King their own They have their own issues.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Price does have a point because then we got 50 Shades of Grey, and that was a whole other phenomenon that we had to live through for 3 years. So
yeah.
actually, then that jump started like having terrible movie franchises that are just about women getting nailed by like semi-abusive dudes. Because then 365 Days came out on Netflix.
Yep.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I've seen that. Yep.
Oh god.
Can't
So
wait for the 4th movie, but yep.
Yep.
Bella's blood just gets everybody riled up.
What about that Blake Lively movie too? Abusive, because isn't she like passed
Okay,
around?
hold on. That's a different story because that
sorry.
like romanticizes abuse. That wasn't actual abuse. Like seriously, like dropping a pan on your hand does not. That's not a man abusing you. Okay, that's just an accident in the kitchen.
That is true.
Did that Avengers Age of Adeline movie have any abuse?
No.
Oh my god. I forgot where I was. Oh yeah, so she bleeds. Everybody wants to eat her, and the doctor's like, "Oh, I've been practicing for years. That's why I don't."
Casper's like, if it bleeds, we can kill it, right?
If it bleeds, yeah. And then she drives home.
Skin of a killer, Bella.
Oh, is this where she's like still bitching at him about why she wants to be turned because of her age? God, she's so.
She's very whiny. She whines all the time about what she wants and what she needs. Nobody cares.
Because she's a bitch.
I know.
Sassy, is it like looking in a mirror?
Wow.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love you.
Wait, why did you say that?
Bye.
Sassy, come back.
Wow.
Dang, that was harsh even for me. Shit.
Jesus Christ.
I love you. I'll buy you a birthday drink when I see you.
Wow.
This is where it's good to have an Owen Wilson wow clip, to be fair.
I'll see myself out.
No, Sassy, stay. Sassy pants.
The fuck was I gonna say? Oh yeah, that hurt. Oh, that's a good
I'm in the doghouse.
That's a great look. That's a thumbnail
one,
image
yeah.
right there.
Yeah, there you go. You son of a bitch, eat me. Whoa. Edward's like, I can't. You have to freshen up first.
All of their kisses, by the way, these are the most unromantic kisses I've ever seen in a movie.
Where was the scene you wanted me to play?
This is the scene. This is
right
the
here?
kiss.
Right here?
Yeah.
I think you have to go back one.
Oh wait,
yeah.
Was it this?
Yeah, okay, go back before they're kissing. Go back before they're kissing. It's
like
the noises. You gotta play
I
those
know.
down.
That was disgusting. It's not how you do a makeout scene.
Hold on.
Silence.
I don't think we can hear it.
Can you not hear? Oh, they're not.
They're not doing it. Keep going.
Yet though.
Yeah. Try to play it. All right. There you go.
Good timing, Eddie. Good timing.
You know what's great is that played the moment it said Bella gasps.
That's how I time up my farts.
Oh God.
This is like so uncomfortable. The sounds they're making. It's
Absolutely.
You do a makeout scene at all.
Every kiss in this movie is like that. It's like, guys, come on.
Yeah,
Breathe.
even after he's like, "Why did
Take
you
a
fart,
break.
Bella?"
Okay, and then he nuts on him. He Jesus
Where
in his
is
pants
that
right
invite,
there.
AJ? AJ, I'm sending you the invite right now.
I just sent it to him. I just sent it. To
Okay.
him. You're good.
But I can't believe they did that. They had this in the movie. Everybody knows what just happened.
Yeah, he farted. She farted.
Out of his penis.
I love you. It's a.
Well, is like I said, doesn't it have a lot of Mormon undertones throughout this? Isn't the
Yeah, because
author-
Stephenie
Yeah.
Meyer grew up in a Mormon.
It's merman.
household.
You know,
Okay.
Merman?
you
Sorry,
know,
Merman.
AJ, because it's your month doesn't mean you're allowed to be on shows for
Like-
35 minutes. I'm just kidding.
Mal was streaming with Leon.
I know. I'm just giving you shit. Oh God.
Put me
It's
back
all
on
right.
the bottom so I can uplift all these wonderful white people.
We have okay, fine. There you go.
There you go.
we haven't gotten to the
To the
werewolf
back of
yet.
the bus.
We're just getting.
sorry.
We're just getting.
Oh my
through the
God, we're only 20 minutes
yeah,
in.
we're getting through the shit dialogue and bullshit that happens.
It's so
Yeah, I
funny
know.
though.
This movie shit until the werewolves
terrible.
come in. So
Terrible.
Technically, aren't they just shapeshifters, not werewolves?
No, they're werewolves.
Werewolves,
they're
because werewolves stand on hind legs and they don't
Not
have a
here.
concept of who
Okay,
they are.
I mean, but vampires can't go out in the daytime. They're playing very fast and loose with the rules.
Wait, hold on.
To me,
What
this
were the
fits
odds?
More in like Indian shapeshifter culture.
But what were the odds that her neighbor would be a werewolf?
Oh, It's forks, man.
Very slim.
You know?
By the way, this entire rivalry between the Cullens and the
Skinwalkers.
werewolves
Thank you, Boosh.
is it means it's based on basically nothing.
No.
Like there's really no reason for them to be against each other whatsoever. It's racism.
This scene, I know this movie was way too long. It's like at least 30 minutes way too long. But this part is also from now until the part where
too long.
I think all of these movies are about the same length.
Yeah,
so we just avataring it up. Okay.
This is ridiculous though, because like he's trying to like tell her, like he's trying to like say he's basically saying I can't be with you just to protect her because you know they have to move because who was the one in the family that they noticed wasn't aging or something? Carlisle's not aging, so we have to go. And he basically does the bullshit like I can't be with you, I don't want to be with you. And instead of
I think they said Asian.
Okay,
she buys that so
she
fast,
believes
too.
it.
She believes that so quickly too. After basically he said something more honest and heartfelt 5 seconds before, and then he's like, "No, I don't want to be with you," and she just immediately is like, "Oh, okay, I guess that's it." And I'm like, "What the heck is wrong with you?" I mean, granted, the reason she gives late in the movie would literally make perfect sense. That she says it doesn't make any sense that she would love me, and I'm like, "That's true." But his actions don't actually show that.
Take my soul. I don't want it with that bitch. Nobody wants your soul. Not even God wants your soul.
This whole soul bit, I'm really disappointed. Okay, what am I saying? Because she has a whole conversation with Carlisle when she's sewing her up about, oh, he's got a soul, and like you shouldn't believe that you don't have a soul, Carlisle, because you're a good person, even though you used to kill people to drink their blood. But then like this whole idea of having a pure soul or safekeeping a soul is completely forgotten for the remainder of the film. Right. It's meant to like establish some sort of like moral dynamic almost in just like the general relationships, but it never comes
up one
play.
time at the end. It comes up one time at the end when she says she'll die for him because he the Volturi dude says he says you die for a soulless monster.
God, her acting
like you know nothing about his soul.
Her acting in this was just God, it was terrible. She's like sitting there, she's trying to cry. You can tell she can't because
she's a terrible actress. And the other thing is she doesn't really have any sex appeal. Like in this thing, you want it to feel like there's chemistry between them, and if you're a dude, you want a woman that like you're like, wow, I understand why he's going through all these great lengths to be with her. But
for
then
women
at the
like
end,
her,
you
like
look at her and it's like, why he wants to change his whole lifestyle over this dum-dum? Like I just don't get it.
Hold up.
But that's the point. It's for women who are like the everyday woman, that the bombshells, so that you can kind of project yourself.
There are women walking around on the street now with more character, personality, and appeal than this actress.
That's true, but again,
her own friends.
They're probably sitting on this panel.
The female Keanu Reeves.
Really, the odds of being so anti-appeal, you know what I mean? And it makes sense because later it turned out she doesn't even like dudes, right? She likes not dudes, right?
Right.
Not dudes.
Yeah, she's
for Hollywood reasons.
That's
why she kept her.
What are you saying, Vic?
Career.
That's why I didn't recognize her when I met her.
Oh, okay, fair.
They have all the chemistry of like aluminum foil in a microwave.
Let Vex talk because she has been trying to.
Sorry, Vex.
And it's Black History Month.
It is true.
I'm not black. How dare you?
No, you say
Close enough.
She said,
you were late, so you know.
That's true. Oh wow, you're right. Shit. Okay. Nadia does have a point though. Like one of the big things in just the writing of Bella's character in the novel is that the only really defining feature she has is she has pale skin and she has brown hair. That's it. She looks like a skinny Stephenie Meyer. If you see that fat bitch, you'll just like, oh, Bella's just a skinny version of her. So it's a very much a contrast to every other romance novel where the lead, even if it's directed at tweens, is like this bombshell. It's for normie girls. That's why normie girls flocked to this so hard.
My sister's
poor thing can have her shirt all the way down to her belly button open. He wants to shit just to get blinded.
I want to answer. It's
at least she doesn't have back pain, White Bear. Okay.
I want to answer in the chat. I never dated Kristen Stewart. I was once at a bar, which was like a trendy bar, and she was there, and I didn't know it was her because she looked so bad, even compared to what we see here on the screen. It was when she introduced the shorter hair that was like looked like it was platinum, the yellow, whatever it is, it is. And I thought it was like somebody trying to look like her. So I looked at her and I said, "Hey, you kind of look like Kristen Stewart." I said, obviously you're not her, but I could see how you kind of would look like her. And then she walked away really annoyed. And somebody, next to me said, "Hey, what did you just say to Kristen Stewart?"
You know what, Price? That seems like an unlikely story. I'm starting to think that you were the director of Snow White and the Huntsman.
No, it actually really happened.
That would explain why we know nothing about your true identity. You're really
I didn't direct the Huntsman thing. But the thing with the bar happened to me it was like in a bar in like Soho in New York, and it's a very trendy area. Sometimes you could run into like a celebrity. I just didn't recognize her. I honestly thought that she looked like crap.
You know who also goes to Soho bars? Directors of movies.
Well, today I don't really go anywhere. There was like a window of time in my life that I was more associating with some more like kind of. It's not that I was really friends with a lot of these celebrities or whatever, but I was in places where suddenly there would be one.
I got you. Okay.
Guys, we've had Lance on here. Now we've had another director. Let's give him a hand. Just woo! Thank y'all.
By the way, do we all agree that this shot of her sitting here through all these months, she never moved, right? I think we all agree she never.
No,
moved.
she didn't move or shower or anything. She's stanky.
Yeah.
Depression. Man, that taco must be.
Yeah.
Come on.
It hurts my werewolf.
I'm sorry. That roast beef, okay? I'll correct myself to reflect.
That's why AJ's right. That's why Jacob wants her, because of that rusty roast beef.
Pheromone strong.
Yeah. Those dogs like to get in there.
That is one bad birria taco.
Oh.
Bidia. You showing your whiteness, man.
Is this what she said? Is that also the montage of her having those awful freaking dreams every night?
She's like just screaming all weird. It's like, what is wrong with you?
And then she's like writing to Alice, but she's not sending messages. She's just writing.
Just in terms of a script element, like this, the writing to Alice. So she does do this in the book as well.
Okay.
But it makes again, they didn't do the due diligence of building up that relationship properly in the first movie. Because she's just kind of like awkward with Alice, like she is with all of her other school friends.
Yeah.
I got
and even at the beginning of this movie, she's still awkward. So, and even it shows you at one point, like when she started, and it took her 4 months to start fucking emailing Alice. Just it's weird how long this movie is and how many just slow, like, honestly, maybe this is where Zack Snyder got some of his inspiration with how slow some of these scenes are.
Big ship, you beautiful man. Thank you, buddy. All right.
He joined YouTube.
Thanks, big shit. You big ship. This is for you, buddy.
I'm retarded. You know how that kind of sounds like Gord? Damn, dude, you are so multifaceted. Go you.
White Bear, the content that you make, bro, comes from a face like that.
Oh my god.
Hey, I get government help.
Oh my god. Anyway, oh god, this is where Stash Dad, who's the MVP of the franchise, by the way,
best character.
He's telling her, like, I want you to go live with your mom because you're not happy here. And she's like, no, I don't mean.
Of all places, he decides to send her back to Jacksonville, where most of the population is black. Like, things weren't gonna get better.
Take that, AJ.
We don't want her. She's safe. She ain't thick enough.
Shit,
nobody notices, huh? Camera.
Nobody. What?
What?
See my
dog? Do you have a dog?
Oh.
Hi, poopers.
Aw, hold on.
Aw, look at the baby.
It's Jacob.
Werewolf. Bite Nadia so she can become one of us.
Thank you, Zax, for being a member for 18 months. Should I play it again? I should play
it.
Please. Here you go, Zax. This is for you, buddy.
Listen. I have to apologize because I have it on the laptop and he texted me to upload it real quick.
Please put it.
Oh my god.
Canola, you may or may not get spammed with peanut butter falcon clips later.
I'm waiting for the. I can't wait for the. You're not going to be monetized. We're taking this. Times. Oh god. Okay.
Do all Down syndrome people look alike?
Yes.
Just like black people.
Oh.
Wait, have you ever seen a black Down syndrome kid?
I was gonna say the same thing.
They look like that. Yes.
Wait. Why are you people doing this to me? Well, hold on. Thank you, Wiper. And then Big Ship gave me 99 cents. Hold on.
You have to play it twice. You realize that?
I know.
It's
just
once.
Devil super sticker as well.
Hold on.
Sad music. So sad.
That's probably the greatest.
I'd be sad too if I realized that's what I look like.
It's beautiful music. What's the song? Does anyone know?
I think it's from Berserk or something, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah.
Hold on. What's the song called from Berserker? I'm looking it up right now. That's become my ringtone, baby.
I know it's off topic, but Quantum Leap is a great show.
Yes, it was.
Oh, there's so many I'm gonna get so many copyrights on this. I love it. Well,
I like the Bullwinkle shirt.
Yeah, I might have to buy one of those now.
All right, Vex, I'm gonna send it to you in our MMM chat.
I found it.
Okay, gotcha.
I found a 1 hour loop of it.
Okay. Please send that to me, please. Whatever.
The lo-fi mix. Go to sleep to.
Just picture
I'm gonna wake up retarded. There you go.
That's what Gord sounds like when he's going to work in the morning.
Somebody make the retarded lo-fi girl.
I'll do it.
That is the greatest thing ever.
For my country.
Is this where Bella sees the Force ghost of?
Yes.
This is the stupid, and he never explained.
Yeah, this really pissed
That's
you
what I
off,
was gonna
didn't it?
ask. Vex, what is this explained to as in the books?
Oh, it's just okay. So basically, Bella is so desperate to be with Edward again that, like, because he says to her, like, but again, some of this dialogue is straight from the book. So he says, like, please just don't do anything stupid, don't do anything risky, right? And this is her doing things that would be risky. So I guess her brain has just been cracked enough that she just starts seeing Edward, and it's her way of being with him. She becomes an adrenaline junkie just so she can keep seeing this fabricated version of her ex-boyfriend.
Stop.
It annoyed me so much. This is the part with that they looks like she has a mental issue. Like,
so is he actually reaching out to her? Or is this just her hallucinating?
Her being retarded.
Play the clip.
Okay. You know what?
Did we get a super chat?
No.
Wait, where? What?
Nadia's like, please play the clip.
Play the clip. I'm addicted now.
Do it.
Somebody said retarded. Play the clip.
She is. Oh yeah, this is where she takes the motorbikes now and starts her relationship with Jake. Oh, this guy. Where you been, loca? What does he say to her?
He runs like a faggot.
Oh, loca.
He's like, hey, with his long hair sashaying.
You can't talk bad about the only colored person in this movie.
Like, want to give me that tomahawk tua?
No, AJ, there's a black vampire in this movie.
Can you fix Big Ship? You're killing me. Dude.
Sorry, cannoli.
Big Ship, you're killing me. I love you, man. Fine, here we go. We got to give the fans what they want.
I'm retarded. Love that neck. Love that neck.
That's my last
This is
show
just the MMM theme song now.
Yes. You know what, Vex? Fuck the intro music we're gonna do. Let's get the hot rights to it. Let's just pay whoever we gotta pay, and that's gonna be the intro music.
Done.
Just that image looped over for 2 minutes. Oh, Boosh, no. You gotta stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I'm retarded.
Oh my god, Whitey! I swear to God.
No. You can hold off. Save mine for later. Save mine for later, buddy.
Yeah, let's
the most awkward moment.
Ooh.
Whatever you want, cannoli. There you go.
Oh God.
I don't even care. This can be to my show tomorrow all day. I'll have the clip. I'll sell out. I don't care.
Oh, I can't breathe anymore, dude. Oh, God. Oh my God, no. Oh my God. All right, here. You know what? I can't anymore.
We're gonna save him for the end.
Save it,
We'll
save it.
have a
We'll
big
save him out.
carded
We'll
finale.
come back.
Just do it when we're not expecting it. There you go. Canoli.
Yeah.
That's what I'm gonna. Okay. Anyway,
Or if she does something stupid, then you can.
Yeah,
put it on.
no, it'll be playing the whole time.
The whole movie. So Bella gets very happy here, very excited that she sees
Shit, you're
Jake.
like buff.
You're
I've
like
already
buff.
commented on that, but you're buff.
Oh
You're
man,
so buff.
there's when he's shirtless, his first shirtless scene. I go, oh damn, and then I go, Nadia, no, he's a child.
He might not have been a child during the movie.
I don't
know.
think so.
Like, how old was he
No,
when
but
they
he's a
filmed it?
child as a character. No, thank you.
The people who sold him the performance enhancers aren't. So.
Yeah.
Nah, he's the senior.
He's a senior.
He's a senior.
Yeah, so she doesn't want or with the music that was playing, wasn't it a song that she's been listening to? Because of wasn't that one
Okay,
of her
never mind. He was actually pretty dang young when this.
Yeah, Nadia. Okay. No, Nadia. But
Old enough to be my child, okay? If I had one. So yeah.
Never
he was only like 17 when this one came out.
You know what I don't like about this movie and about this whole thing? It's like it's encouraging women to do the whole friend zone thing. It's like this is a movie that explains to a young lady that doing all that friend zone stuff and taking advantage of like men who you're kind of leading on but not you're kind of teasing. This movie gives them the impression that it's really good to do that.
Oh,
Sure.
it's worse than that. It's worse than that. She
What'd you
friend-zones
say?
a guy who's on a reservation. It's way worse.
You know what? As today, I probably wouldn't be in a situation like that. But in my youth, like, at the ages that they're at, I probably was. It probably happened to me, and it's a really shitty feeling.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Dude, it's so disgusting to say Team Jacob because you're a fucking simp the whole time.
Right.
It's true.
Right,
Yeah,
exactly.
that's true.
He's a loser.
This is some foreshadowing for what happens later with these two because they wrestle like homos. AJ, these are your werewolves, man.
Hey, I can't wait till they get the shirts off.
Yeah, so you got this
during the day. His name is Quill, but later that evening he's NyQuil.
Unbelievably amount of jorts that these guys must be invested in. Like they must have Costco.
Big
Yeah.
John
To be
Cena
fair,
fans.
I don't think it's that they're buying jorts. I think it's just, because Native Americans are typically lower class, they have no choice but to cut.
Wow.
Wow.
So,
Which I mean,
well,
that's kind of an analogy. I mean, the reservation is basically America friend zoning the Native Americans.
Oh God.
that's too deep for me.
Oh yeah. So this
they had to get some sort of native culture right because they got rid of all the drunks and obesity. So,
man,
look at this dialogue. I'm not into the whole.
Although they did end the last movie with a casino night. So
that's true. That's true.
Oh, look, she's screaming again.
God.
the spinoff to this movie is The Last Werewolf, and it's gonna be me.
You're not going to be
you're
gay.
getting behind.
Technically, they are skinwalkers.
I got
not
it. I see
werewolves.
them.
You're getting behind on your retard clip.
What's all right? We're saving them. We're saving.
Oh well, Waylon just wanted to
I
join.
know.
in on the
I got a few. I got Whitey. I got Boosh and Waylon. It's
All
coming.
right.
That's Red Hulk right there. That's the mustache.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh my. Is this where he tells her you like? What did he say? You deserve to. What the fuck is the stupid line that he tells her?
Charlie's mustache walked so Orlocks could run.
damn.
Charlie is kind of an idiot too, by the way.
Yeah, he's a little stupid. That's all right. He's just,
But he's a simple man with a
He's a
good
simple-
heart. I think that's what we appreciate about him.
Yeah.
Team
He's an
Charlie.
idiot.
I'm Team
Yeah.
Charlie of all these.
I love
guys.
his
Yeah.
stash. Stash
For
is-
sure.
Oh God, here we go. What would you do if I couldn't fix the bikes? Oh God, shut up,
I'd fix you, dog.
bitch. Little do you know, I can smell you from. No, anyway. So
Oh my god.
yeah, so
Oh,
this is-
bro.
here we go. Yeah, so she sees
Yeah.
pack of
Men.
right? This is where AJ.
Men.
This is where AJ got the tissues out and started getting the lotion ready.
Oh my god.
I saw myself in these boys. No homo.
I'm sorry, what?
All of them.
I said no
I
homo.
like how
It
you
fixes,
had to make sure you said no homo.
it
and
fixes
yeah, that.
everything.
He did say no homo. I heard him. It's
I
mean,
wouldn't you actually have
it
to
is
say
your
no
month,
Lobo?
AJ.
Wouldn't you say no
No,
Lobo?
ooh,
No
no, I
logo.
like that. I like that. That's on brand.
yeah. So he sees the like she thinks that they're being punished. And he's like, no. What's the guy's name? Sam is the main guy. Sam.
The older guy.
The older one is
And
Sam.
he's like, he watches me, and he just keeps. I was like, oh god, dude, this is good.
Yeah, I know. It's like, could he have said that any gayer?
Yeah, he keeps
giving me this look. It's like, calm down.
I'm gonna get my wolf. Never mind. Yeah, and he's starting to freak me. And she's like, well, can't you just avoid them? And he's like, I can't. Sorry.
Do you think New Moon was his nickname with them?
Oh god, we're all going to hell.
Don't do my people like that, pumpkin boy.
Oh yeah, this is where she's learning how to ride for the first time, and of course she doesn't listen because she's a woman. And
Virgin analogy.
Yep. Yep. And she keeps seeing Edward. Please be careful. Don't. It's like, bro, this is the stupidest. And then she crashes into.
I told you last movie. Put on your seatbelt.
Look at this. Crash. Yeah, you put on your seatbelt.
Oh gosh, if she had seen that right before she crashed, that would have been amazing.
You put
your seatbelt on.
That was not a good maneuver.
That's very dangerous.
Very dangerous. Yeah. So anyway, she's apologizing for bleeding because she's always apologizing for bleeding around Edward.
No, actually, that's what. Okay, that's supposed to be like she's reacting the way she would around the Cullens. Yep. She actually would have to kind of apologize for that with them.
Is this the line? You're sort of beautiful.
Yes.
Bro,
that was so gay.
Because he was like, oh, it's okay, you're bleeding. I must remove my shirt now. It's like, I'm like, he's a teen. It's even creepier now knowing he was probably 16 when they filmed this. I was like, it's like filmmaker, gosh.
Well, that's Hollywood. Gordon.
Pretty sure this was directed by an adult woman. It's like, that makes
actually
it all
this
the
one was
creepier.
directed by a man.
No, this one was a guy. They changed
dude.
directors every few.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
So she goes back to the table, and then this fucking guy doesn't learn his lesson. You want to, dude? This part made me laugh out loud. So you want to go see a movie? It's a romantic comedy. She goes, no. She goes, there's this movie called Face Punch. It's an action movie.
It's placeholder dialogue that they never rewrote. That's what it is. It's what like Face Punch, like that's the kind of like title you put in when you don't know what you're actually gonna call it, and they never went back and rewrote it. It's just like the Face Punch, sure.
It's right up AJ's alley. Face Punch, the movie.
Not at all.
Yeah, you love that. Love that.
You
shit.
meant hit. What was that movie? Kick Ass. There we go.
Okay.
Great movie.
That's an actual
Great
expression.
Movie.
That's something you actually might say. Nobody says face punch.
Yeah, this fucking guy, man. And I didn't
Sounds
really.
like a movie that would be on Seinfeld when they made up those.
Oh yeah. You're right. Yeah.
I don't know because a lot of the Seinfeld movie titles sounded like kind of legit.
You see the poster on the side? Let's do this. Face Punch.
It's so generic.
And I like how
look at there in the background where it just says shoe. That's probably the name of their shoe store. That's how generic this movie is.
Shoes.
I'm gonna go to shoe. I need a pair.
He's got to be a dick. He's like, yeah, this movie sucks, and then everybody bails on her because they don't like her or they think she's weird.
There's a Burger King bag though.
I did say that. Product placement, man. Product placement. Look at this. She looks at like both of their hands. Like which
they
one
just
should
want
I...
milk duds. That's all it is.
Wow. Yeah. And then he goes to throw up because he's a little bitch.
This was I hate this scene was terrible.
I mean, these
so awful. It's like you want me to believe a 17, 18-year-old guy's having a trouble with an action movie called Face Punch? It's like what?
Jacob, don't do this. I'm in love with that ugly white vampire. This is pretty bad. And then of course, like this is where he starts to hit puberty, right? For wolf puberty, right? This is where it happens. AJ.
Yes.
It happened like in 1 second. Like until now he was okay, and then that other guy came along from the bathroom, and he's like, "Don't ever try." Blah, blah, blah. Like he starts like barking at him, and then he runs away.
There's some more great dialogue. I'm like,
why didn't he just? Oh gosh, why didn't he go up to somebody and start humping their leg? That would have been way better.
I'm never gonna run right. So oh God, shut up. Awful.
What does he say to the other guy that annoys him? He's like, "You
He
better stay out of my way."
He's like, you got to take me home or something. He's like, I'll take you home. He gets really
to the hospital. He said, "Do you need to go to the hospital?"
Yeah.
It's a very innocuous statement that sets him off. I was like, what the heck?
I think he's just annoyed with this guy to begin with.
There's no planning and payoff here. They just made him suddenly like a dick, and then he walks out and he's a werewolf. Like they didn't even do any kind of build-up that maybe, that's it. Just in 1 second, he becomes the werewolf.
He gets pissed at him. It's just so stupid. He's like, oh, I have to go. And you're
completely out of left field with no build-up.
It's
like honestly, when you get to the moment where he's a werewolf, if you don't know beforehand that that's what they meant for, that there's such a disconnect between this moment and that moment. You're like, I don't even know what that was all about. What's that have to do with this?
I love the dad. He's got the stash going, the Rainier fucking beer, and the football game on. I love it. Such a
See, if somebody directing this movie wasn't a dum-dum, what you would do is earlier on in the movie, from time to time, you see that Jacob kind of having something like an emotion. You could tell really subtly that something is kind of creeping up on him and he's trying to kind of keep it at bay. Just do it like once or twice in the 40 minutes or 50 minutes that we've seen until now, and at least when he like has an outburst, you'd believe it. But instead,
you could even do it in the confines of that scene where they're both in the movie with her. Like he's making advances on her, which, by the way, he was supposed to have hooked up with Anna Kendrick's character the last movie. Not sure what happened there, but it could have been that they were maybe kind of vying for her in a way, and it like Jacob maybe takes it a step too far. It's like, and that could signify it, but it's like they never think to do anything like that.
Yeah. So what the hell was I going to say? God damn, I lost my. Oh yeah, so this is like a now. Jacob starts ignoring her for a long period of time, and she's calling him. He's not answering, and the guy that was in the house here with them, he's part of the.
Yeah, he's part of that gang.
Like he's part of them. Like he knows. So they're going fishing, and she's like, "Okay, yeah, go fish." So she can go out and find Jacob, and there's Jacob. There you go, Nadia. There you go.
He's the native fellow that gets. He's the first guy executed in the Green Mile.
Right.
That's exactly the scene. This is the exact scene that I was like, "Oh man, oh wait."
Yeah. I see how it is. We see how it is.
I never understood why we didn't see the who is it, the grandfather? Why we didn't see him transform? Was he not a wolf?
I don't know if he wasn't, but like, because I thought later on when what's her name comes and attacks him, I thought he was going to change maybe. But I don't know if it's because he's too old or he's not. He's just part of the reservation, but he's not a wolf. I don't know, or just protects them. I don't know.
I feel like there was something in the books that explained that. In all honesty, like there was a
type 2 diabetes,
something like that. Yeah,
diabetes.
Oh shit! I can't change now.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically Jacob's doing exactly what Edward would do. Like, oh, just you can't be here. I know what you really are. You're a vampire dick sucker. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, fang banger.
Mm-hmm. We can't be friends anymore. Yeah, anyway, it's just a lot of this bullshit. And then his pack is waiting for him, of course.
Yeah.
There's a lot of over dramatic bullshit here. And she's like, why doesn't anybody love me? Because you're a bitch, that's why. Yeah,
he could have been making all type of werewolf babies.
Nadia had brought up about the rain budget for this movie.
I know.
Oh yeah. Why is it always raining?
I was starting to angry tweet about this movie, but then realized I didn't want everybody to get the notifications.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So this is where she's typing more shit to Alice about how upset she is about life, and
I think Alice like just stuck her in the spam folder or something.
Oh shoot! I'm sorry.
She's getting visions of emails coming through this fucking bitch again.
You're still using Hotmail? I'm sorry. I totally moved on.
You want to talk about stupid scenes in a movie where this fucking
this one was retarded.
This it's so wild because if you remember the first movie, he randomly just decides to turn on. He basically is like, James is like a scares and anyone ever met, blah blah blah. He basically helps him at the end, and then he comes back here to kill her, and it's like, okay,
why,
that's
and
it's like, I mean, it's under the guise of, well, I'll be merciful, and I'm like, really? Okay, that's stupid. And then he dies like off screen, which is really stupid.
AJ, you talk about werewolves, but this kind of looks like,
Nah,
he's like, this guy's literally just here. It's all just manufactured drama. Like if you were to tell somebody, like you could cut the whole thing out with what's her name, Victoria hunting her. You could cut that out of the movie completely. It would do nothing.
Exactly.
Nothing.
It meant nothing.
Whose man's is this? Not mine.
Not mine.
This is honestly all book accurate because Victoria doesn't have a huge role in that. Honestly, most of the book is spent with just Bella in her feels over Edward leaving her, and like that little segment we got earlier where it goes like November, December, January.
Mm-hmm.
There's actual like chapters in the book named after all of the months where Bella is ready to off herself.
There's AJ's.
And by the way, you can't tell me that Victoria didn't have like a 1,000 opportunities to kill her whenever she
You know
wanted.
what, Nadia? I
She's
was gonna
not
say-
that well protected in this movie.
Nadia
There
said
could be-
all werewolves look alike.
No, no,
And
no, no. The
they
vampire looks
recasted
like
the
AJ.
actress too.
Dude look nothing like me.
Yes,
My
he does.
brown.
Go back. Cannoli.
I'm
Go
more
back.
brown like
Where?
Jake's people.
Just no. The vampire dude.
Oh,
The
sorry.
vampire.
We don't need to see this fang fuck.
This, I swear, I swear, AJ could cosplay as this dude. Pretty well.
AJ.
My dreads ain't that thick. I don't think I'm that dark. My mustache not that thick. Man, get him off the
You
screen.
can do it. You can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you.
Faggoty vampire off the screen.
Victoria was
Rebecca
coming
Wolf, yeah,
from-
there we go. That's the blackness that I exude right there.
That's the
Not enough hair.
Black wolf.
All right.
What do we think of the
So,
CG? What do we think
the
of the
vampire
CG?
was coming down from the Canadian border, so this is why we
Yeah.
have tariffs.
Trump right here.
Yeah.
you ain't coming through.
If she went through the Mexican border, then it would have been a different story when this movie was made. So.
I'm gonna change my avatar for AJ.
No, build the northern wall. If that's what y'all letting come through.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll change it for AJ as well.
Oh yeah, then
There
she
you go.
comes home and screams, "That's not bears, they're wolves." The wolves are because there was a whole thing about people dying or animals dying in the woods.
Yeah,
and-
there was just like that radio tidbit at the beginning, and they don't really revisit it again.
Right. Of course not, because why would you?
Technically, I am representing AJ. I have a dog on the screen.
That's true.
I do too. Moon's back, y'all.
I love it.
I have a book about a werewolf on mine.
I don't know who that is, but sure.
I love how they're gonna go hunting for the werewolf.
AJ, don't you have a signed copy? I know you do.
Werewolves are gay for play, but we
Here
still
we go.
reproduce.
Here we go.
I'm
There's
sorry, what?
Huh? Not me. Not me.
Werewolves
Wait
are
a minute.
gay for play?
Not me.
Not
Not me. Vex. Not me.
You said it so casually, though. I was
Yeah.
a little
Yeah.
suspicious.
Some of us, if we're going to indulge in that, it's only for play. We
Listen,
understand that
you're-
reproducing.
You can
is-
confess you're with friends.
Oh, like the Romans.
Agreed.
yeah, they.
The
just
Romans
like to
were
have fun.
butt fucking boys on the go just for, come on, Nadia. Come on.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was the Spartans. I'm sorry. It was the Spartans.
Yeah, that's Greeks.
Okay. I have no dog in that fight.
Greek fucker.
Good comment.
Yeah, that's where Jacob goes into her room and he's like, "Oh God, I love you so much." And she touches his abs, like, "Oh my God."
She does it again and can't stop looking at it, and it's like,
I can't watch this.
He's a child, Bella, for God's sakes.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Oh
were
my
gonna be
God.
like, he's a child, Nadia. For God's
Yeah, Nadia. She's a child. I'll say it. He's a child. Oh God. Yeah.
Man,
I'm a
missed,
pedo.
I think you could play one of those right now. In all
Hey,
honesty.
yes, good time. Hit it.
When I was in LA, I was on the set of the newer one that got canceled, the new Quantum Leap that got canceled. We got to walk through it. And they're like, "Yeah, we'll walk you guys through it." And the next day, we got the announcement that the show got canceled. I was like,
The new Quantum Leap was a disaster.
Bad,
It was
right?
one of the
Yeah.
worst things I'd ever seen in my life.
So he tries to get her to remember.
Worse than New Moon?
Oh, Jesus.
Different. You know what? New Moon at least
Different
doesn't
but
take
bad.
something that was once good and make it bad.
That's true.
It's always been bad, you know?
So he tries to tell her. He can't really say what's going on with him, but
Can't say white.
you can't say white because it's not white month. No, he basically is like, do you remember that time we went to La Push because he tells her the story about the werewolf legend in the first movie, right? So he's like hugging her here at the end. He's like, please remember, it'll make everything easy. It's like, bitch, all she's thinking about is.
By the way, that tattoo is poorly applied.
It's awful.
It's
Awful.
Oh, yeah,
And if he wants her to remember so badly, he could just tell her at this point.
Yeah.
And in any case, this whole movie, this whole friend zone thing, he's such a stupid simp, and she's such a dumb bitch. It's difficult. It's difficult to watch it.
Bryce, you have to realize he doesn't realize it yet, but he's holding out for her daughter.
Oh.
Spoiler alert,
Is
Gord.
that true?
God.
I haven't seen it yet. God
True.
damn it! Sorry, you're not ruining it. I'll forget.
Is that true though? I don't even
It's
know.
absolutely 100% true.
It is. It is.
Wait,
Oh my God.
In what movie is he interested in?
Is
his
that
daughter?
Breaking
Breaking Dawn 2.
Okay.
Oh, right.
We don't
Spoiler
claim
alert.
Any wolf print on her? Because-
Yes, a spoiler
yeah.
alert. So Bella gets pregnant somehow, and she gives birth to a child named Renesmee.
Renesmee?
Renesmee, yeah. It's a
Hang on.
Wait,
while she's explaining this, Cannoli, I'm putting her picture up on my avatar just so he can see it.
All right, hold on.
Go ahead,
So-
Dex.
wait a second, but isn't Jacob too old for the
Hold
daughter?
on, I'm gonna
of
get
Bella?
there. I'm gonna get there. Hold on, I'm gonna get there. So this is their daughter Renesmee, right?
Okay.
So one day while they're having like an argument or something, this child like ages super quickly because she's half human, half vampire. So while like Bella and Edward are having like an argument or something, Jacob holds on to the baby and he just kind of looks at her and he imprints on the baby. And then he's just like, I've got to protect her for the rest of my life kind of deal. But then it becomes like semi-romantic. So
Oh, they literally show like a flash forward of them being a couple.
yeah, because he imprinted on her.
So what you're basically telling me,
He even has a line where he says, "Should I start calling you mom and dad?" It's like,
No.
Wait.
I feel less
This is
creepy
not-
now.
This is not the best representation of werewolves.
It's okay, man. We woke up my dog.
Basically, what you're telling me is I'm going to be sitting there watching this movie.
Yes.
No, that's Jacob. Once he realized there's a whole tribe of werewolves, he could have been banging instead of a baby, bro.
by the way, whoever that retarded kid's caretakers are, how mean do you have to be to put a Bullwinkle shirt on a retarded kid? That's so mean.
I feel you, bro, but damn.
So she goes to Jacob's house, wakes him up, and then this is the pack, and she's like goes over there, starts taunting them and smacking one of them, and leave him alone. And one of them turns, and then
They should have gave him fang. Well, canines. I'm sorry, fangs.
he's just like, there you go. Jacob is a wolf. So yeah, she's into bestiality. It's cool.
I will say I didn't totally mind this wolf fight. I think for the effects of the time and
No, it was
everything
good.
else.
Not bad.
Yeah, everything else that
Not
the film tries to do when it comes to like action scenes, this was actually
better
like,
than the
pretty
first movie.
solid.
Like,
Yeah.
The first movie was really bad about it, but I even didn't really super mind the vampire fight near the end of this movie. So
Yeah.
it definitely could have been worse.
I guess
will-
the wolf's out of the bag.
Yeah, you know what's sad is I was about to say there are even a couple of lines in this movie that are actually legitimately funny. Like I thought his line where he says, "You never trust vampires, trust me." I was like, that's like, okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's a little funny.
Yeah.
Look, man, I hate that I kind of like these movies, but the wolf shit is pretty dope, man.
I don't hate that I like these movies. They're in the so bad they're good category. They're
They
funny.
are.
They're really
These are
freaking
fun
funny.
drinking movies. These are
Yeah,
fun
they are
drinking-
hilarious. And then this is where she takes, this is the wolf den, right? The wolf's hideout. And we meet Alice. Isn't the girl's name Alice that has the fucked
Yes.
up face?
Is it her name's
No.
Alice too?
Also,
No, not Alice. Not Alice. Sorry.
I have a
somebody else.
question. Every guy she meets, like if that guy doesn't want to talk to her, like she has a complete meltdown. Her life is over. She's like, first she says that to Edward. Oh, you're killing me. I can't live without you. And he just goes. And then she becomes his friend and puts him in the friend zone. And then every second, even if he doesn't want to be her friend, she's like, oh, I can't live without you. Like, why does she keep saying that?
She's very dependent. She can't handle to be on her own. She's just
There you
weak.
go. Yep.
Yeah.
He's so stupid.
So
She's
this
a weak
is
bitch. She needs a man in order to live.
Sam's.
Her name
Her-
is so her name is Emily, and literally she goes, oh look, the
wolf girl.
The
she goes, oh
vampire
look, the wolf girl.
and-
And she goes, oh look, the vampire girl. And she goes, oh the wolf girl. And what does she say? Like, well, she goes, well, I'm engaged to one, and I'm like, you're engaged to a wolf girl? What? It's a pretty clunkily written line there.
Yeah.
You're the first. You're not the first monsters. Yeah, this is pretty bad. This is pretty fucking cringe.
And then they start fucking like I thought, dude, are they about to start doing this right away, everybody too?
Yeah.
Fortunately, it's only kept down to 3 kisses and a one blow job, but that's it.
Wonder if
Just throw all the shit off the table.
Start. Yeah.
Get the muffins off of there.
Get those muffins. I forgot. I don't even know what they said here. I think I blacked out at this point for a second. I
Bella
honestly
has
don't-
her some nice native
Oh yeah. They're just talking. It's not a lifestyle choice, Bella. You're gonna be gay.
Is this like a gay thing? It's like
Yeah.
it's not a choice. I was born this way.
Not what you
I
are.
like
but
how
what-
she pressures him to be normal, where
yeah.
he just dealt with Edward, and like, can't this dude just be a werewolf? You let the other one just kind of be a vampire. Why
So-
you gotta tell this guy you can change
He's
back?
toxic. He's a horrible person.
This line for a second, isn't this for some reason I thought of Batman Begins because she kind of says the same thing. It's not what you are, but what you do.
Defiance.
Oh god, yeah. This is pretty stupid.
But yeah, she basically is telling him she thinks because there was a part in this movie they bring up that they think people are getting killed in bear attacks, which comes up very randomly. It's just like, oh, okay, there's bear attacks. That would be like kind of huge local news if bears in a small town were killed like 5 people, the way they say. But it turns in. She thinks that it's them, and then he's like, no, that's not us. It's that Victoria chick.
Well, if they made it a bigger deal, then they'd be rehashing one of the big plot points from the first movie again. That was a big thing. So
so the wolves. He was saying like the wolves dispensed of fucking Will.i.am from Black Eyed Peas, and then and then how the redheaded. Well, what the fuck is her name again?
Victoria.
Victoria's coming, and so she tells him like she's coming for me. Like she's coming to finish me off. And
I love that Victoria, who's hiding out in the woods, decided to color her hair really, really bright red. Yeah, that's great stealth technique.
Why are you discriminating against
the last time you see this actress
Wait,
playing?
wasn't she redhead in the last one?
She was
that bright a redhead.
She was that bright of a redhead. Yes.
No. Like
an actress in the
her
next
hair is
movie.
nowhere near that bright.
Bryce Dallas Howard replaces her in the next movie.
Yes.
Are you serious?
What? We went over this trivia during the last one, but because the actress playing Victoria now, she got signed on to another movie that would have required her to be offset for like 10 or 15 days. And instead of just waiting and filming her scenes later, which are like she's in literally 10 seconds of this movie, they decide to fire her and replace her with Bryce Dallas Howard.
Well, here it's still the real Victoria, but in the next one, it's what you said, I think.
Yeah.
Right, but what rumor has it, and this I don't know if it's true, and this could be a little bit of nepotism, and I'm not saying that this has happened, but I've heard rumors that they always wanted Bryce Dallas Howard for the role, but initially she thought it wasn't like a meaty enough role for her, but after this series was doing well, then maybe she was like, hey, I regret not taking that role that you offered me. And then once this girl caused the most minor of problems, they just said, fuck it. Bryce Dallas Howard, do you want the role? And they gave it to her.
That would make sense. I can see that happening.
Yeah, so they're hunting for these so-called wolves, and then the old Indian dude is like, yeah, it covers up one of their things to protect them, the paw marks, and Victoria's there she is. She's like jumping around, and she grabs this dude. Does she kill him? She kills him. He has a heart attack.
Pushes him, and he has a heart attack. But I'm just wondering, like, what's the dad's name again? Billy? It's not Billy. Charlie. Thank you. This entire fight goes down in slow-mo. Charlie sees and hears none of it, but knows exactly where the old Indian man has fallen.
Yep.
Charlie's an idiot too.
Like,
beers, man.
They really dumb him down to make certain things happen. It's just
Meanwhile, she's going to jump off a cliff.
Again, yeah.
For the
I just want to see an image of my boyfriend who left me, so I'm going to jump into the freezing cold waves. Why not? Yeah.
Victoria's just hopping
She's
along.
such a horrible person.
And then she
She's
jumps
not
in
a
the
role
water.
model at all.
So Jacob chases her into the water. She jumps into the water, and then I guess he just happens to see Bella like on the other side, and she's like, "Oh, please come
It's
to
all
me."
just very convenient.
Yeah, don't do it.
Everybody's where they need to be all the time. It's obnoxious.
This is where the franchise should have ended, right when she had.
By the way, the green screen on this part is
it's
horrible.
terrible.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, look how
when
happy
she's
she
standing
is.
there in front of that cliff, and I'm like, gosh, you couldn't have made that a little more seamless.
I guess she didn't. She didn't pay
Is she not
attention.
allowed to stand near a cliff?
No, I guess she didn't pay attention to the waves crashing against the rocks below while she was staring at the off the cliff. But yeah, then she sees Victoria coming at her in the distance, and then Edward's Force Ghost comes and does nothing for her, and then here he is. And then
I honestly think they colored her hair that bright for this movie just for that image of her approaching.
Probably.
I think that was really
so
the
you
whole
could see
point.
her. Yeah, so you could see her in the distance. Yeah.
So her hair's closer to it looks. I mean, it could be like the color grading in the first movie, but it's much closer to looking blonde in the first.
Wake up, Bella! Wake up! And she's just worst acting I've ever fucking seen for a person who is drowning trying to.
She looks. It looks. She's smiling.
Yeah, she's smiling. Oh, he's touching me. I can feel his pecs on me.
Them just her disgusting buck teeth, man.
Blue lips. She's like, oh yes.
She doesn't even like dudes.
Not anymore.
Just she pointing that out again.
I honestly, I think
she
that
dated
was a career
Pattinson.
move.
Oh,
during the
that's
first
true. Oh yeah,
one.
that's right. They were really. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah, I forgot.
But she wasn't serious about him. I think that these days she doesn't date men anymore.
Bro, this shit right here. Oh my god, 108 degrees over here. You're so warm. Oh my fucking god.
And then he farts and it goes up to 112.
Yeah,
Well, of course, because Edward is cold. He's there's you gotta.
She says, "No, it's not a werewolf thing. It's a Jacob thing." Like, no, bitch. Literally, I have weird genetic problems.
Weird.
It's a man thing. It's a man thing. I don't know about you, but I'm always cold and my husband's always warm. So I'm
Jamie's
always
always-
putting my icy
Sassy's
feet on
like
him.
that. Yep. Warm blooded.
Check it and see.
They're always getting interrupted when they're about to do it. Poor Jacob, trying to get that old stuff. He can't.
That experience stuff.
The drama. What happens here? Oh yeah. This is where Alice comes in. This is where she shows up, right? She just senses.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. She could. Did Bella say she could? Oh no. Did he say he can smell a vampire?
He doesn't. No.
Or was it her?
They see the car.
Somebody literally says, "I can smell it. I'm getting you out of here." Yeah. See, he says it.
Yeah,
he
does.
He knew it. You thought it. Yeah, he just didn't.
You
know
can
who
tell
it
I wasn't paying attention anymore.
well, that's what I mean.
This film, yeah.
Because
That's what happens
Watched
when
it
the
at
heater.
like 2 times speed.
There she is.
Yeah,
I had
that
a
too,
vision.
yeah.
I had a vision that you jumped off.
What happens when the heater hits her legs too long, dude? I can tell I'm getting you
Okay,
out of
hold
here.
on. Again, Alice didn't just super run over here. She drove over here, and her premonition didn't change at all.
Yeah, it didn't. Apparently, didn't change
Where
at all.
did she drive from? To, by the way.
Well, we don't know where, but the point is, it would have been long enough for her to have another premonition to see that Bella is in fact not dead.
Yeah,
You can't premonitions.
And never mind that she's had the premonitions in like the first movie, where like, oh yeah, she's totally going to turn into one of us, and I'm like, it's so wildly inconsistent. It's all over the place.
See, look, she's discriminating against your people, AJ. She called you wet dogs.
It's okay. I can change her.
I can fix her.
I can fix her.
I can fix her.
Yeah, fix this one.
Jasper ain't got nothing.
Jacob's like, speak for yourself, bitch.
It's just their whole rivalry. It's just like there is nothing to it. It's built on nothing.
Stupid treaty that they have too. It's like just like, oh, don't break the. They don't even tell you what it is till later. They try to play it.
Well,
up.
they give you a little bit of a backstory in the first movie. It's just as like the animosity between them is like it never resonates because nothing ever happens that really justifies it. It's just such a giant nothing burger.
Oh God, I swear to God, she could stay as So she gets pissy at him.
Although what Jacob does here is like a massive dick move, basically.
Yeah, he picks up the phone. He
basically makes Edward think that she died with with granted a semi-cleverly written line. It's like, okay, that's a line that actually is not technically a lie, but is also meant to mislead. It's like one of the few clever lines in the movie. And I'm like, whoa, that really, dude. You know what she feels for him.
Yeah, because he even says like, always in the way. He's always in the way. You know,
he's arranging a funeral, which obviously that's true because he's arranging the funeral for the one dude. But it's like
he's in Brazil.
It's him, and he makes you think, oh, it's Bella's funeral. It's like, that actually isn't a half bad line. It's just, wow, Jacob, really? and we're just gonna reveal this 5 seconds later. So okay,
it's Edward. Why didn't you let me talk to him?
I mean, like, if there was any logic to the way these characters behaved whatsoever, like Bella would stop being friends with him from this point on. It's like, you tried to kill the person I love.
Yeah,
you literally just tried to get him to kill himself.
Yeah.
So it's like, why would you ever talk to him again?
Yeah. So they're gonna drive to go meet him. Yeah. She's like, I'm 18. I'm gonna leave a note for Charlie. Don't worry. I'm gonna leave.
I'm 18 and legal.
Yeah, I'm legal. Oh God. Please don't do this. I'm begging you. And she's like, bitch. I'm going to meet my vampire boy. Yeah, this fucking so stupid. Oh my god. I was like, I looked at the timer. I was like, why is there 35 minutes left in this fucking? Like, when the fuck is this end? It's like it's just dragging on. And then, then she steals a Porsche, Alice, to go get. Let me get. Yeah, so he goes in front of the Voltaire, and he's basically like, "Just kill me." And they're like, "No, you have too many gifts that can help us, so we're not going to kill you."
The Voltaire is the most interesting part for me in this entire series, and I feel it's just kind of not put to its full potential. Like they're pretty,
especially in this part.
Yeah,
here
they're very like ruthless, and it's just and the history behind it. I wanted more, and I feel like they're just kind of thrown in.
So they don't go into any more detail about this group in the movies going forward. This is it? This is all you get as far as like their background?
This basically is just there. This is kind of just it's introducing you to the concept of who they are and what they're willing to do. The really stupid thing, though, is they're basically telling him we're not going to kill you because we think your gifts are too useful.
Mm-hmm.
And then they know for sure he's going to walk out and kill himself. And I'm like, why don't you all stop him?
Yeah,
you find him valuable. This does. Yeah. What is the point of that mechanic? It's like if you know he's going to go out there and kill himself and potentially expose your people.
She says,
"Why wouldn't you just kill him?"
Look, she says,
"How is he? How is he going to kill himself when they can be out in the sun?"
Well, he's exposing him. What he's doing is he's trying to force their hand to kill him, like he's committing a crime. That's the idea. Yeah. But I'm like, why would you let him do that if you've already told him your gifts are too valuable for us to waste?
This is what you saw in the beginning of the movie where she's running through the crowd and no, Edward, don't do it. God, I wish he would have got killed.
Do you think like Handmaid's Tale fans watch this and just kill themselves?
Oh God, easily.
They probably reused it. Those are probably reused.
Yep.
Oh God, he steps out. He starts glistening a little bit, and she just gets to him just in time. It's me. I'm not dead. Bella? Really? Is it you?
Even when she comes into his arms, he's like, heaven. And I was like, so
heaven. Oh God.
It's like the worst acting. Such bad acting.
Dialogue and everything.
He does. He looks like legitimately like heaven. Like
why is this happening though? Like, why is he like so like? Is he super malnourished right now, and he's like having a sugar low?
He's not drinking blood. He's not feeding.
He's over here in the Vatican. Come on.
He thought she'd killed him. He thought she was dead, so he's gonna expose himself to the world and force the Voltaire to kill himself. That's the point.
Yeah,
which is really stupid.
So fucking stupid.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Oh,
God, you can't see my black dog.
No, you can't.
You can see her moving, but you can't see her.
Tell her to smile.
Represent.
Oh my God.
Sorry, AJ. I love you. I'm just kidding.
I want to show my black dog now.
Whoa.
No,
what does that
mean?
I'd be intrigued.
Actual dog.
Rough.
I'm interested.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, there you go. That's better.
Jesus Christ.
Still can't see it.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, not ready.
Okay, I can see it. I can see it.
That's Dakota Fanning, right?
Yes, that is Dakota Fanning. What up, dog?
The way they introduce her, I think they were trying to be like, "Hey, we got Dakota Fanning," because
look
back when we were all like, "Yeah, she can really act."
This was like one of the first movies where she was like transitioning from child actor, if I remember correctly, as well.
Mm-hmm.
Right, to like more serious thespian that's like in this dumb movie.
I don't like this dumb bitch Jane because she kind of sucks in the way that she's hanging out with these like super hardcore vampires, and yet she can't really stop herself from using her power. Later on, she has to be like reeled back in.
Would you say that she has trouble looking at herself in the mirror? Perhaps. I think you have one more of those, don't you?
Unlike vampires, he can see his reflection.
Yeah.
So I wanted to
that joke bites.
I wanted to highlight this moment because this is the one moment of intentional comedy that actually works. I actually thought this was funny. I was like, yeah, this is a nice little awkward pause in an elevator. I was like, wow, that's actually timed and done pretty well.
Oh,
Look,
God,
it's
yeah.
a genuinely well done piece of levity. I was like, oh,
Well, so, and I
well done
like
movie.
I forgot this part where they have all the tourists walking by them, and then they're like, "Oh yeah," they're all like, and you can hear them all screaming 13 seconds later. Like,
Oh, that's after.
Oh, is that
this
later?
part.
Is that later?
That's after
Oh
this
yeah,
part.
that's when they come back. Yeah, okay. But still, that was fucking stupid. I mean, I get why they were doing it, but
Do you
yeah,
think like her power is limited to just saying pain and they feel pain? Do you think she can say anything and they'll feel it, like diarrhea or whatever?
Diarrhea is a type of pain, to be fair.
True. like, well, I mean, she could really like if you could just specify it. She could be like bowel pain, and they start crapping everywhere.
Not necessarily.
You don't think so?
Just watery shit.
Taco Bell shit.
Just don't hurt. It's just annoying.
I will say this guy. You're right. This guy. What's this actor's name again? That played the head
Michael
guy?
Sheen, I think. Is the
I
actor.
don't know. But I hate
up.
that he's fucking Lucian in Underworld, and now he's a leader of the vampires. And
That's right. That's right.
Pick a lane, sir.
Dude looks like Kevin McDonald. He is not that impressive. I'm serious. If you Google Kevin McDonald, you're gonna be like, oh, that's the vampire right there. Like,
God. How do you resist her blood? I'm thirsty. He's like, it's not easy.
Bro,
I love this vampire banter. Oh, it's not easy, bro, man. No, man.
It's rather
No
difficult. Well, and
No,
the thing is,
he's a good actor, like in a lot of other stuff. But I mean, it's like I have to give him kudos because, like I said,
He's
he
just going
knows
for it,
exactly the kind of movie he's in. He's totally hamming this up.
Well,
And I'm like, it's pretty funny.
He can read people's minds too, like see their future, their past. Or
See, this is how they should have handled Alice's gift. Is that maybe she had to actually hold the person's hand? That way, it's not always potentially active.
Right.
So I mean, it's like his power actually is intriguing because he actually. I think it's literally like he can read like the entire
their entire life,
their entire memory by holding their hand. And I'm like, okay, there's some intrigue behind that.
You want me?
Yeah.
You want me to tell you? That's how you know a woman made this shit, because I think women was doing this shit where you look at the lines in the hand and they be like, I can tell. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, palm reading. Yeah.
Yeah. So now he's doing this shit. That's trash.
And then
Go ahead, Nadia. You were saying
It's
something.
white people shenanigans.
I know.
No man could have written this screenplay or this book or whatever it is.
Oi! Nadia was saying something.
Sorry.
Then you can go.
The three head vampires, fucking Michael Sheen and whoever else. The blonde one, that's the one who plays Vecna in Stranger Things season 4. That's all I wanted to fucking say.
That's
okay.
Go ahead, Price and Reason. Go ahead.
Yes, thank you.
No, I was just saying that like this thing is written by women for women, and no man would ever embarrass himself and write something as bad as this.
Agreed.
Yeah, like I watched this. I was with some chick.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's how every man watched this movie.
I like that you pause. I like that you paused there, like you were defending yourself.
I was with some chick. Oh, you weren't.
I was with some chick. All right.
I can't think, man. I think anyway.
Oh no, it's just so she's resistant to like all their powers, and
all of us thought we was gonna smash after watching this movie.
We're nauseous from watching the movie. Though you're like, nah, sorry.
You like, yeah, it's like you drive her back to her place and you just look at her. It's like, okay, I earned it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
I get to come in, right?
This is gonna happen, right?
Please tell me that wasn't for nothing.
Oh yeah. This is where they try to get after Bella, and then just have the vampire fight in the middle of the. It's he gets his ass kicked pretty bad.
Yeah, he does get his ass kicked pretty hard.
Her scream where she's just like crawling at her. Oh my gosh, her overacting in those parts is
so
horrible.
I think once again we are underestimating how based Twilight is, because Edward is a vegan vampire, and you see how easily this vegan got his ass handed to him. I think there's some strengths here in this.
Yeah.
Boy, eat some red meat, or just meat.
I was recently told by a dear friend that if I ate meat, my whole life would change, and I'd be a better person.
Oh wow! Okay, I don't know about that, but your life will change. Yes.
No, I agree with that one.
I think you need some meat. I think you need a lot of meat. Sassy.
Jesus Christ.
I think I was even told I'd be a better YouTuber.
Well, you see what happens though.
No, I didn't say that.
I might have to try it. We'll see. I'll check back to it with you.
You don't know a thing about his soul.
By the way, so Nadia, you brought up that the pale blonde-haired one was from Stranger Things. He also was in Deathly Hallows. He was young Grindelwald, and he was married to the Ginny actress.
Is this your Batman?
Oh my gosh.
Well, listen, I didn't. Shut up, DJ.
I mean, technically, yeah, because
Yeah, I
he's a
mean,
vampire.
Well, don't worry. The next one's not coming out for 8 years now, so we won't see him again for a while. Oh, this was so cringe.
What are you talking about? Mickey 17 or whatever the fuck that movie is?
I don't even know what the fuck that is. Well, listen.
It's going to be great. It's
It looks
going to be great.
interesting.
No, it's
It looks-
not.
it
No,
looks
it's not.
interesting.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
It looks.
You don't know the magic of Bong Joon-ho, okay? You pipe down there.
It sounds like you just casted some magic saying that.
Maybe I did. Maybe I did.
Hold on. Let me see this.
He is a great director, for real. I'm excited for that movie.
It looks good. It looks interesting.
He's done one of my favorite movies, top 5 movies, Memories of Murder.
Oh, I've seen The Host. I've seen Snowpiercer. I've seen Parasite.
Yeah, he's a good director, isn't he?
I've not seen. I've only seen his.
This
one
movie's
movie.
been delayed so many times.
Well, that's not his choice. That's someone else's choice.
By the way, could we talk about the cringiest fucking scene where they're like she sees the image of her changing and they're running and the frolicking in the fucking woods together?
Oh gosh, if I were Michael
Mormon.
Sheen's character, I'd have been like, "This is what she's gonna turn into. Kill them, both of them now, quickly."
I mean, it would have saved Jacob, basically having sex with a minor. So
wow,
just saying. She was only weeks old.
He left the pack and we let him leave.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm with.
You gotta think, in order to Jacob for him to be with Renesmee when she's of age, she'd be like near death by then.
Yep, that's true.
You have Snowpiercer on the future agenda for the show because that's a good movie.
It was on our list for some time. I think we canceled that because you had some issue or whatever. I know it wasn't AIDS; it was something else. You were like, "Oh, my job sucks. I need to sit my wrist down there," or something like that.
I'd like to point out. Wait, I'd like to point out who whines in the mirror.
Shut up.
Wait, we haven't got
Why do you hold
for that one.
Holy,
We
that's
haven't
the
got
one
to-
who whines in the
I
mirror.
don't know what you're talking about. Huh? What? I can't hear you. Sorry.
Doing lines on the mirror.
Yes.
You got that neck.
I fucking hate you all. You're so right, though. Oh yeah, this is So anyway, I don't know what the fuck happens here. They get that's
where they kill the tourists.
Kill the tourists, and then they give them the choice to leave. And because she's gonna change, right? She's like, I want to switch over, or she is.
By the way, they didn't actually. It's if you actually pay attention to the timing of that line of tourists, how long it would have taken them to get in there. The screaming starts well before all of them would have actually been in that room.
Yes,
it's like the second they all have passed by that you start hearing screaming. I'm like, you probably should have waited a few more seconds. Like maybe you hear the door close and then you start hearing all the screaming.
I got.
They just rushed that part.
Yeah, so it's a lot of more over dramatic bullshit here about what's going to happen if she. Oh God, this is so fucking stupid. Yeah, then the dad. So she's back home now, and the dad's like, "Yeah, you're grounded for life." Haha. Mustache. And then fucking. I literally was counting. I kept checking my phone. Like, is this movie fucking over yet? I just can't.
Yeah, and it's still got like
17 minutes.
left.
Yeah, I'm like, why?
20 minutes left still. It's like, how does this have that much time?
Yeah, it's so fucking stupid. And so they're back together. Blah blah blah.
More
You
awkward,
can't get
weird kissing.
Yeah, you can't get rid of me, ever. Oh yeah, so this is where they go back to their house, the Cullen house, and basically she puts it up to a vote of.
It's like a Biden election. A bunch of dead people are voting.
I always think of you as family. You're my sister anyway. Ha ha ha.
Now
I guess I sort of can appreciate that it's not a close vote, because usually a lot of times when you have scenes like this where there's some kind of vote, it's always like one deciding vote. But in this one, like I think it's only like 2 people vote against it.
This line made me laugh.
To kill you all the time.
Yeah, that was their attempt at humor.
Constipation face.
I feel this is what Gord
line.
looks like in real life. This is what Gord looks like in real life.
Is this why he's hiding behind his? And he goes, oh. Yeah, the other one actually apologizes. The one who's always mean to her. She's like, "I'm really sorry. You saved my brother, but I wouldn't have chose this life for myself. So I'm going to vote no. Like, you don't want to live this life."
It might resonate if they gave a reason why she suddenly is nice to her.
Yeah, well, because she saved her brother. She's like, "You saved my brother. Thank you."
Yeah, but why was she originally just always bitchy around her?
She was a cunt.
I got the impression I got was that she used to date Edward or something. And...
Yeah, so the explanation is that originally, the blonde Rosalie, she was found so she could be a potential mate for Edward, but it didn't really work out. But it's never, even though she's very happy with what's his face, like it's never a fully resolved issue. So you never get a sense of why exactly Rosalie is still so jealous of Bella.
I guess because the guy that she got with ended up, he looks like one of those dudes who listens to Europe techno. Seriously,
there ain't nothing wrong with that. Hold up, there ain't nothing wrong with that.
Well, I mean, you can only listen to Barbie Girl and so on so much, but
no, that's a lie. You can listen to that Endley, man, and listen.
I think we already have a song that we've been listening to a whole lot.
Yeah,
I totally spaced out that time.
I'm playing the Berserk music in the background and the stream on my lined up.
Oh God.
We're sinking.
Yeah, so Bella's like, I'm gonna wait to tell Charlie after graduation to ease him into this. This whole fucking thing about and she's gonna transition. And then
hold on, so the vampires don't reproduce, right?
Not like sexually, no.
So why do they need mates?
For fun.
They don't need them.
Who knows, man? Who knows?
To keep them sane. Because,
grounded, I guess. I don't
because
know.
this is how they end up if they don't get them.
Yeah, like this, right here with this face.
Okay, because woman wrote it.
Exactly.
Yeah, because you definitely want to hear somebody waking up and coughing every morning for the rest of your fucking life for 2,000 years.
Yeah, Edward's like, thank you for saving her. I didn't save her for you. I know, but I'm thankful anyway.
For all of Jacob's abs, he has tiny pecs.
That's true. Yeah, this is the line here where she walks up. She's like, "Let me go talk to him." This made me want to fucking punch a wall. I love you, but I'll always choose him. I'm like, bro, like, no.
As a brother,
what a bitch.
No, like, they're standing right next to each other. Like, what?
He's such a dumb bitch.
Oh my god, she's so hateful.
That's why I think getting together with their daughter was payback. That was a big, was payback.
If she wanted to drop a literal line there, she would have said, "It's always been him since like last year."
Yeah,
it's always been him.
You don't speak for her.
You just met him.
Yeah, this is where they're about to fight each other because they're pissed, and she's like, "Stop it! I can fuck both of you." I can take.
I've seen movies.
We can take turns. Stop it.
Even if you skipped Werewolf Chest Day, it's fine. Good.
Oh shit! Oh my god! They're just standing around talking. Look at this. The stupid looks. It's like, god damn it! And the movie, please.
And this is completely manufactured drama, which I'm pretty sure they stretch out in the next movie, where him asking her to marry her it's the completely obvious logical turn to their relationship. And it's like, oh my gosh, you want me to marry you? It's like, you want to spend eternity with him, right? What's the hang up?
Give me 3
makes zero sense. There's a hang up there.
Years. Give me 5 years. No, give me 3. And then she does her sigh at the end of the fucking, like, that's how you end the movie.
Which basically they heavily imply he can read her mind there, which I'm like, you're not supposed to be able to read her mind.
Oh god, it's over.
She sure sighs a lot, and she makes that kind of gasping noise all the time. It's so annoying.
Did you know? Wait, hold on. Did you know?
Like the whole movie, that's like 90% of her dialogue is.
There's an extended version of this movie. There's a fucking 10-hour extra.
Yep.
I'm like, no, I couldn't do it. I almost rented it just to see. Like, no, I'll kill myself. I literally will off myself. No.
White Bear's YouTube privileges need to be taken away, man.
Whoa. Now I'm going to get more government money.
Whoa.
Now I'm going to get more government.
I guess, Vex, if you want to get the trivia going there, the baby.
Sure. Okay, let me pause this music.
White Bear, turn that smile shit off, man.
Don't listen to him.
Hold on, I'll find something
freaking AJ out, man.
Appropriate.
Oh fuck! Not the
Is that
line.
like a filter? How do you do that, Whitey?
You're gonna make me cringe.
All right, I'll put Colin. Does Colin Farrell make you feel better, AJ?
Shit, I thought that was Zach's, bro. I don't know how you get that pick.
The church is getting kinky, man.
I never put a tariff on Zach's sweet ass.
Oh God!
There we go.
Okay.
All right. So, Twilight New Moon came out on November 20th, 2009. Domestically, it had a budget of $50 million. And the worldwide take home, it was 41 to 58%, the domestic versus international, totaling almost $710 million.
Wow.
Domestic, go ahead.
I was still in high school. I was trying to do anything for some vagina.
It saddens me. It makes me sad that this movie made so much money.
Oh, you're about to get even sadder with some of these records that it set. So it debuted at #1 at the domestic box office. It came out the same day as The Blind Side and Planet 51. It broke a couple records. First, it had the biggest one-day gross in opening day take home with $72.7 million. The former record holder was The Dark Knight.
Wow.
This has the 9th highest opening domestic weekend in U.S. history with $142.8 million, which is the largest opening weekend since 2002 at the time.
It's nice when you do it for me. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry.
What is going on?
This film also has the 6th highest worldwide opening weekend with $274.9 million.
Wow.
God.
Wow.
Got it.
It also had the
White
biggest.
bear.
It had the
Sorry.
biggest midnight screening, grossing $26.3 million, which was superseded by the following movie, Twilight Eclipse, in 2010. And at the time, this became the highest grossing film ever released by Summit Entertainment, and it played in over 4,100 theaters during its theatrical run.
Oh, wow. That is unbelievable.
Yeah. Oh, hold on. There's one more record. Many theaters in the U.S. sold out their screenings for this 2 months before it was even released.
Oh, women.
That means they thought the first movie was so good that the second was must see.
Is book accurate, man? The book accurate.
Kill me.
Summit Entertainment greenlit the sequel one day after Twilight had opened in cinemas in 2008.
Nice.
The film's red carpet American premiere was held on November 16th, 2009, which was a new moon that day in the lunar cycle.
I see. Oh, interesting.
Yay.
The Italian sequences were shot over a period of 4 days. Red was deliberately kept out of the color palette until the Italian sequences.
Guineas.
Wait, what about the chick's hair? Does that not count? Wow.
Not red enough, man. Not red enough.
Wow.
Mhm.
Ginger's just getting discriminated against left and right.
After months of speculation and rumors, director Chris Weitz and the novel's author Stephenie Meyer confirmed on her official website that Taylor Lautner would be reprising his role as Jacob Black. It was doubted as the filmmakers feared he would not be able to become fit enough in time. However, he was given the go-ahead after gaining 26 pounds of muscle in a year, bro. He gained it in a year.
Wow.
Dang. And then he killed Laurent, so it's like black on black crime.
When Michael Sheen was cast as Aro, he had no clue who the character is nor what his characteristics were. He learned as much as he could, including the character's backstory from his daughter, Lily Mo Sheen, who is a hardcore fan of the series.
Wow. Interesting.
Yes, Kylo.
Fucking read the book, man. It's like what? How
No.
many pages?
No.
Yeah.
No,
It's
we're not
the
reading
book.
those books.
Listen, it might be thick,
No,
but like
him.
the font is very spaced out. So
That's what I'm saying.
It's
like,
not a
instead of
question of length, it's a question of want.
Yeah.
True.
You
He's
got
a
the
point.
job to be this character. Read the fucking book.
I'm with Gord.
He's not the audience for it though, so I don't blame him. I don't blame him at all.
I do.
The director said that this was an easier process than his other film, 2007's The Golden Compass, as he found, quote, a lot less interference from Summit and a lot more understanding of the books than New Line had of The Golden Compass, end quote. Which Chris said had ended up being completely recut by the studio. He thinks that Summit Entertainment understands the importance of the Twilight books, members who have read the books and appreciate them, not just see them as engines of possible profit.
Wow.
Contrary to scheduling conflict claims, Catherine Hardwicke turned down directing this film because the release date set by Summit, which was exactly 1 year after the first, would not allow her to have enough time to work on the script. With Hardwicke out, the studio scrambled looking for a replacement director until producer Wick Godfrey turned to his friend Chris Weitz, who eventually agreed to do the film.
Interesting.
Licky Lee, she has that song that's playing when Bella is just sitting staring outside the window. She saw a rough cut of this movie and then wrote the song Possibility for it.
Wow.
Why'd she do that?
Who knows, man? She's a Swedish artist, so maybe that has something to do with it. Peter Lambert, who's the primary editor for this film, edited a portion of the film on his daily commute. This may mark the first major motion picture production which had the biggest portion of its first assembly of the film edited in the back seat of a car. Yes.
Wow.
He's quite impressed as well. Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson were each paid $12 million for their roles, 6 times more than their respective salaries in the first Twilight movie.
Wow.
Yeah. There's a little bit of casting trivia.
Okay.
All right. Jamie Campbell Bower, who stars as the Volturi member Caius. I don't know.
That's
yeah,
the
there you go.
one.
The blonde one originally auditioned for the role of Edward Cullen.
Wow.
Okay. Lucy Hale auditioned for the role of Jane, which is Dakota Fanning's. You'll recognize her when you see her.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Diego Luna was offered the role of Aro, but turned it down.
That would have been interesting.
Christopher Walken was also offered the role of Aro.
Bro.
I'm lying. I'm joking.
Wow, motherfucker. Are you kidding me? That would have been the greatest. You know.
And finally, Ben Barnes was considered for the role of Aro as well.
Okay.
I could see that.
I could see it as well. Yeah.
He plays the Darkling now in that Netflix fantasy series, kind of similar.
The Darkling? That sounds racist.
Yes.
The Darkling.
That's what they call him. I have the books. So yeah.
That's all the trivia I have for New Moon.
Oh, thank God. Not that I didn't want you to do more trivia, just this movie I can't.
There wasn't a lot of interesting trivia for this movie. I'm going to be honest.
I can understand why.
Like the box office stuff was the most interesting part of it.
Yeah, I gotcha. No, it was good. It's always a fun time with the trivia. I guess we can go around and give our final thoughts and ratings. Sassy, I know Sassy's since you're falling asleep. Why don't you give us a final rating of this wonderful movie that we get to watch together?
Yes, thank you so much for loving me so much. I appreciate it. I'll give it a 3 out of 10. It does make me want to see the next one, unfortunately.
Well, you got to see the train wreck.
I know. So listen, I don't have much to offer. 3 out of 10, and you're going to continue to torture me for the rest of the month.
Yep. Yes,
so
I am.
Whoa! What does White Bear have down there? Oh, that's right. I remember when he made that. God. So thank you for making me watch this. And I can't wait till Friday to watch the next one.
Oh God, I know.
Facial expressions are still better than
Yep. Oh yeah, Nadia. All right, Nadia.
What?
Your final thoughts and a rating on this piece of shit movie?
I give it a solid 5. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen. I mean, I've obviously seen better, but it is definitely a guilty pleasure movie. I laugh way more than I take it seriously. So I believe with Gord, I think these are great comedies. So yeah, I'd say like 4.5, 5 out of 10.
Okay. Fair enough. AJ, I should have let you go first since it's Black History Month. I'm sorry, man. Forgive me.
Man,
Forgive me.
I got nothing really to offer. What is that? Yeah, I give it a 5. It's okay. And again, it's only because of the werewolf shit, man. So it gets a little bit more. Oh, White Bear. It's the wrong month to do that, sir.
Jesus, White Bear.
I'm sending Black Twitter after you.
Oh, shit. I fucking love it. Price of Reason. You get since you love this movie as much as I do. Give me your final thoughts.
1 out of 10.
Okay. Could you tell us more, please? Like that's a very low rating.
How did it climb its way to 1?
It's a terrible movie. The source material itself, I assume if you say it's similar, then the books are crap. This movie is awful. Every single thing about it. I mean, maybe, you know what? I could give a few points because the wolves fighting each other, that one scene wasn't terrible. I think with the exception of like those 2 minutes in the movie, everything else is just awful. Worst dialogue, worst acting. Just nothing, no character here makes any sense. There's no build-up in the story or in the plot. It's just a bunch of idiots doing stuff that doesn't make any kind of sense and talking like a bunch of fuckfaces. Wow. And at the heart of it, there's that dumb bitch that wants to friend zone that guy. And man, does that annoy me. And that's it.
He took this personally.
Yeah, he's angry.
Yeah. Let me change mine.
Yeah.
Miss Hassy, would you give it a 3?
Yeah.
I want to say like, okay, man, goddamn, was it that?
Why are you abandoning me? We both gave it the same fucking score.
What, a 5? Because I think everyone after it went up like a point for me, but the last one sucks, and I won't spoil it. But it's because the best part of the movie wasn't real. So I don't know. For me to go 5, 6, 7, it's like that's giving too much credit to the later ones. They're not that good. So that's why I think this one should go down. But a 3? Man. I guess take out the wolves, then fuck. Yeah, it would be like a 3.
I gave it a 1.
You gave it a 1. It's not that bad. All right, I give it a 3. I give it a 3.
She's like, fuck it.
The wolves gave it a 3. I liked that scene. That's the only reason it kept it a 3. Plus, I want to see what's next. So I think 3 is fair.
Yeah.
It gets better. But
I'm willing to
better
than
than 2025's The Wolfman. Okay, and I gave that one a 3. All right, and one of those points is because I saw it for free. So it is definitely better than
make a difference.
Movies out there.
It does help for free, yeah. No kidding. Oh my god. I guess Vex, you want to give us your final thoughts?
I'm gonna give this 2.5 retarded Bellas looking in the mirror out of 10. First Twilight was definitely better. I think just objectively, like moving away from it, the so bad it's good territory, just as a film on its own, the pacing is really atrocious when you compare it to the first film. It feels like too much time is spent doing these like what are meant to be like artsy long shots so that they can hype up the soundtrack for this film instead of do anything with it. But at the same time, the material they're working off of does very much the same thing. I actually would have appreciated deviation from the source material in this case. So work on building a better relationship between Bella and Jacob so that the payoff in the sequels is a lot stronger. I don't think Robert Pattinson should have gotten $12 million, though. He was barely in this movie. It was basically all Kristen Stewart, so she should have gotten more. I think it dumbs down too many of the characters so that there's just drama always going on. I think the choice to make Bella screaming in the middle of the night too over a fucking breakup is really cringe. Again, another instance where you can just deviate from the source material and still honor it in quite a few ways in other scenes and elements. I will say that the camera work is a lot better in this one compared to the other one. I do like the color grading a bit more. They got rid of that stupid blue filter on everything, which was really annoying, and went with a more like a vibrant / natural color palette. I do like the wolf designs. That's pretty cool. Probably a highlight of the film, but yeah, this movie just does not have a lot going for it. It just says entertainment.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good point. Moon. I mean, Gourd King. Give us your final thoughts on one of your favorite movies.
I mean, regardless of how amusing I find this movie, the actual merits that it has are absolutely minimal. There's so much about it that makes zero sense. There's a couple of decent performances. There's a few moments where the dialogue is all right. But you really have to reach to find parts that aren't bad. I do agree with Vex about the color grading in the movie is significantly better. It's a better shot movie overall. The wolf effects are solid, even by today's standards. They don't look bad. So there are some technical qualities that are good. But on the whole, yeah, I would give this like I'd probably go like 2.5 prepubescent werewolves out of 10.
Yeah.
Fair enough. White Bear. Damn, Whitey. That pumpkin's thick, boy.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
Like of all the images that people get when they're talking, it gives me that one.
I think the movie was quite fine in it. Be a fucking cheerio, mate. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was something that was totally, absolutely made to get the finger bang on it, and that's about it. And I got to give credit. If a dude did a lot of that editing, on his way to work and stuff like that, that's pretty great. That's about it. Like Gordon's been seeing from all this it's just more funny than anything. I've
so bad it's good.
I got so many smiles from this movie, so I really can't. I can't give it below. I'm just gonna give it a 2.4. Okay. 2.4. Yeah. 2.4 retarded songs out of 10.
Yeah, I'm going to agree. This was painful to get through. I will say, like everybody's stating, it is so bad. It's so bad. It's good. There are parts where you're just unironically laughing when you shouldn't be. And so as far as that, it's entertaining to watch. It was really fun watching with the family. That's the one thing about this month I was looking forward to. It's for all of us to kind of just point out all the stupidity and laugh about it. And this past weekend, Saturday was fun. And it'll be fun this weekend picking out all the bullshit in the next one. To me, I'm like with Sassy, and it's a 3. It's a 3 out of 10. You're so beautiful. It's just fucking awful. And
you have a super chat, by the way.
Yep. I know. I'm saving my.
He's saving it for marriage.
Sassy's got to sing.
Yes, big ship. I see you, buddy. I got you. I'm gonna get you. Don't worry. I'm gonna play the video. Anyway, that's fucking Twilight New Moon. Jesus, thank God that's over with. That was a fun stream, though. It's always great.
There's still 3 more movies, man. It's far from over. What do you mean?
Movie's over. So it's like,
this lays all the foundation down for the next 3 movies.
I will say I feel comfortable coming back on since this was not a Velocipaster, because that's
do not come.
Expected.
Do not come.
Yeah.
Do not come. I'm gonna come.
I was only invited to this one, but you know what? I think that's probably for the best.
Yeah, you're probably.
That's why I had no qualms about spoiling the ending.
Y'all messed him up
because Chris isn't going to come back for the other Twilight movies. Why would he?
Y'all messed him up because you brought up Quantum Leap, and he reviewed like the whole original series.
Yeah,
and then and I've never actually heard him be as pissed off as I am about movies. So I am.
It's been fun.
It's been nice.
It's been great. I guess we can go around the panel, shout out where everybody's going to be, what we got coming up, and get the frick out of here. Sassy.
Yep, you know where to find me. I'll be sassy on Sundays, Mrs. Sassy Sunday stream. So what is it? 2 p.m. Eastern every Sunday on Mrs. What is my channel? I've had a whole bottle of wine. Sorry. I had a bad day. Sassy Squatch. Oh my God.
Sassy Squatch stream?
Just shout me out, Cannoli.
Are you anywhere this week, you shithead?
Yeah, I'm tomorrow. Well, I was going to let Nadia talk about it.
Well, you could double.
I'm on Nadia's monetization stream tomorrow. She'll give you all the details coming up next.
That's true. That's coming up after these. All right,
after these
get some drunk yoga in, Sassy.
Yes.
Yes, I will.
Do it. Nadia, what do you got coming up, babe?
Tomorrow is my monetization celebration. I have a bunch of people coming on. We're going to play some games that I put together. I will be raffling off some items if I hit certain tiers. I will also be announcing what members get. So tune in. And then Friday is Stranger Things rewatch on my channel. And then Saturday I'm watching for the first time X-Files, and I'm covering 2 episodes at a time Saturday morning. So yeah.
Nice. Yes, AJ. I know you've been making some videos lately. You're fucking doing stand-up, man. You're trying to live the dream for yourself, man. I'm proud of you.
Man, I'm trying to throw shit at the wall, see what sticks.
just like the writers of this movie.
Man, the werewolf shit stuck, man. Props to them. But
you got anything coming up?
That should be on the Blu-ray cover.
Yeah, man. I don't know. The channel is Abomination AJ. I'm trying to get back to doing things in period. But I made a video. I won't be able to stream for a while, man. I got to figure all this stuff out. But yeah, trying to get back to making videos, get back in the algorithm, revive my dead channel, make more original content, man. So trying to get in that creator mindset, the creator flow.
Yeah, I hear you, man. Well, good luck, buddy. Thanks for coming on. It's been fun.
Oh, thank you for having me. And I want to be here for the next Twilight streams. This movie suck, man. But
you can take my spot next week when we get to that point. There you go.
And you can take my spot the week after because I can't be on. So there you go.
AJ,
You're in.
You know what, AJ? We'll add you to the rest of the Twilight streams. How about
all right, fuck it. I'm here for Twilight.
AJ, you get to spend time with me for the next.
Nadia's gonna be here.
Wow, my melanated sister.
Yeah.
You'll never be rid of her.
Never. Price or Reason. About you, buddy. I know you're busy with your reviews and your live streaming and your Quantum Leap shows and your.
I have 2 channels. I have Price of Reason, and over there I do like movie reviews, and I posted The Companion, the movie that came out this past weekend. Posted a review about that, and then my live stream channel is called Price of Reason Live. Every Tuesday and Thursday at 11:45 p.m. there's the Night Owl with Professor R2, and every Thursday at 10 p.m. all of it is Eastern time. There's the Quantum Leap show. Nobody will remember any of this, but if you feel like checking out those channels,
to be fair, Price, no one's going to remember it because you didn't shout it out very well. We know that you've got better skills when it comes to promoting.
Yeah, we know. You're a swell guy.
Pick up Bella,
swell guy.
You're a swell guy, Price. You're a swell guy.
Swell guy.
Yeah.
We love you. Let's see. Avex, you're next, I guess. Go ahead and shout out.
Yeah, I'll be on Gooch's tomorrow night, 10 p.m. Eastern for the animation block Primal Season 2, Episode 7. Before that, I will be also on Nadia's monetization stream at 9 p.m. Eastern. Let's see, Sunday early morning Vexhibitionism, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm probably going to do Friday Night Lights. I'm almost done season 4 now, and I'm going to fly through season 5.
How many seasons are there?
5 seasons. 5 seasons, and I've watched it in 2 weeks, which is unhealthy.
I'd be curious to see, like after you're watching the show, to watch the movie and see if you like the movie.
I wouldn't mind doing that at all. It's the same actress playing Tammy Taylor, and like Peter Berg had her come back because he was like, "Yo, I'm so sorry at what they did to your character in the movie. Let me make it right in the show."
Awesome.
So I'd be down for that, but I think that's probably what I'm going to review on Sunday because I am deep in that hole.
Really
but
deep.
Otherwise, I'm going to be taking a break from MMM till March 10th. So I won't be on the panels for a while. I'm just taking a general break from YouTube streams. So I'll still be doing my Sunday show, but I just need some time where I'm not. Time. Yeah, where I'm not on 5 streams a week.
Fair.
So I can sort some shit out.
Yeah. Now Gore King's going to be the brown person who does trivia.
You should make a brown pumpkin for that, Gord.
There you go,
mean, like that.
What the fuck?
There you go. You got it. You got it. Yep.
You're gonna make me. You're gonna make me trivia. Gore King. King, you're playing Hitman now, which that was a fun watch today during work.
That was It's a fun.
What else you got coming up, buddy?
Tomorrow, Gore Tier Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern, I'm going to be doing a breakdown of the movie Aladdin, which I'm currently working on a Poorly Explained for.
Dude,
so it's
I love the title. Your title on that made me laugh out loud.
Local, it's called. It says "Local Thief Rubs One Out."
It's the fucking perfect title. It's so good.
But yeah, it's basically it's like a companion review to a video that's more farcical.
Right.
But yeah, I do have that video that should be coming out relatively soon. I'm still pushing to have it by Friday, but this is kind of a busy week, so it's probably going to be next week.
Nice.
Then I will be hanging out with Nadia on her monetization stream. Gang's all here. And Thursday morning, I will be hanging out with Pops. We're going to be talking Master and Commander.
Oh, yeah. I still have to watch that.
Another
Such
movie
a
to
great
fall
movie.
asleep to.
I still have.
Absolute
What?
classic. Master and Commander is a borderline 10 out of 10 movie.
Oh my God, Nadia! What? Who hurt
I've never
you,
seen
man?
it either.
No, she said to fall asleep to. That's different than never seeing.
Oh,
Squeaka.
Squeaka.
Aw.
This movie,
Squeaka.
I fell asleep twice, just
God,
like Amadeus.
you know what? Here,
Okay.
I'll do this. I'll do
His taste is awful.
I'm saving the special one for Big Ship at the end. I'll give you this one, Squeaka, because this one's also one of my favorites. It's so good. It's so good. Thank you, Squeaka.
Thank you,
appreciate
Squeaka.
Very, very, very much. Love you. Thank you.
Good stuff.
Where were we? Oh, we were making fun of Nadia, but we'll move on. White Bear. Were you done, Gord? I'm sorry. You were done, right?
Yeah, that was it.
Okay, my bad. White Bear, what about you, buddy? I know you've been playing a game. You've abandoned us for a video game.
I know. It has been so fun.
I love you.
But,
What game have you been playing?
Okay.
Are you playing
Ultima.
that porn simulator game that I sent you?
No.
Not yet.
No. I've been playing Ultima Online. It's a game from 1997. It's freaking old, but it's really,
I
really
do
fun.
know that
So,
game.
Nice.
yeah. So it's
Yes, Waylon. That is
it-
Riley.
oh, what?
How do you
You're
know
right.
that's Riley Reid? Hold up.
Who doesn't know that's Riley Reid?
I don't know that's Riley Reid.
Who is Riley Reid?
She's a very famous former porn star.
Thought you just said you didn't know who she was.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah, but I
Liar.
don't know her body parts.
No. He had her face up before on the avatar. Oh, why do you put it up again for me, please? So I don't.
He had an ass on the screen when you said that, sir.
I know, but he was asking before.
Well, he was
had
super
the-
chatting. That takes a little longer.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know her by her ass, but it's not impressive. So.
Well, that backside, that's just an AI generated
Yeah.
one. I don't know if that belongs to anyone specifically.
No.
I'm pretty sure that the top, the backside's
I'm
just. a
sorry. I
hair.
really can't. I really can't find it anymore. So we'll
That's
have to
okay.
deal with that.
Yeah.
Oh, the
All right.
horror.
All right, so White Bear is.
Oh, the horror.
playing
Yeah, I'll be
games.
doing that, and now tonight I'll be playing guitar and singing to myself that freaking song. So
Oh.
you know,
You're gonna get a little bit more of it here soon. Just wait. Yeah, I guess as far as the show, we'll be back next week with Twilight Eclipse. Is that the name of the movie?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also, Knolly, since he's feeling much better these days, is also going to be on Niat's channel, Film Comics Explained, doing
I'll be there
Lethal
too.
Weapon Saturday night. I think it's 6 p.m. Eastern time on Film
Yes.
Comics Explained. I think you're on that too, right, Beck?
I am. I forgot about that. Yep.
Yeah,
I
so
will
we're
be
going to
there.
talk Lethal Weapon. I cannot wait. It's one of my favorite movies. Shut up, Gord.
No,
I know
the first one's great.
No, I know, but I know what you're going to say. I know it's running around.
I
Oh,
wasn't gonna
Lethal
say
Weapon
a
2.
thing.
I almost
wasn't
watched
gonna
it for the
say
first time yesterday, but you had to buy it, so I just watched Escape from New York.
It's
instead.
worth
Y'all
the
need
buy.
to figure out how to fucking pirate. Holy shit. There's so
No,
many
Yep.
easy.
I'm working towards it, man. I'm
Lethal-
whatever YouTube revenue I'm getting is going to a gaming PC.
You don't need a
Lethal-
gaming PC in order to illegally watch movies.
I need
No, you don't.
in general.
Oh, hold on. I'll tell you what I use. I have a 10-year-old Amazon Fire TV box that I use for the streaming stuff that Vex gives me, the websites. That's how I get through.
Oh, those websites?
Well, yeah, but I mean, for the movies though, like for the streaming, that's how we do it. That's how I don't pay for really anything unless I really like the movie. I'll buy it, of course, if it's cheap. But yeah, there's ways to do it. But yeah, if you Lethal Weapon 1 is worth the buy anyway. If it's a decent price, it's worth it. It's a fantastic movie. So I can't wait to talk about that. And that's it. We have a pretty good panel next week. Again, AJ's on the panel now. So AJ, I'm sorry, but you're going to join us again for another episode of MMM, and then we have Sassy supposed to come back, Chad, and Angry Badger's supposed to be on next week to do a clip. So we got a nice. yeah, that's what it says. That's what it says. It's on the calendar.
I'm so happy I'm going to be on that.
It's on the calendar. I'm looking forward to next week, even though this movie's going to drive me nuts. I want to thank everybody on the panel. Of course, we all fuck around.
Badger's back for Breaking Dawn Part 2 as well, Nadia.
Yep.
He picked two.
He picked two of those two movies.
Nice.
Panel's fantastic. Please subscribe to all these people. They are fucking fantastic creators. You will not be disappointed, even Nadia. And then that's it. The super chats. Thank you all. You guys are freaking amazing. I know we were having a lot of fun with the I'm retarded clip, which I'm.
Didn't you close it out with one
I'm
more?
pretty sure you owe one more.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna do that. And so this is for you for the last few super chats, and then
Bye, everybody.
We love you. Goodbye, and have a
Bye.
good week.